Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. It's 3:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Primetime James Thomas. We're here with the Gorehounds of Paul Burt, watching Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers on Halloween. Well, a couple days before Halloween, 1995, the theatrical cut. And this ought to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Yes, we are.
Yes, indeed. Halloween Origins. Halloween 666. Yeah, this is a movie that is very controversial to the fan base. Very divisive. Some love this movie. Some completely hate this movie. I don't know where I am yet, but this ought to be interesting. But first and foremost, though, happy Halloween to all our viewers and subscribers. Is it me, Paul, or did this month go completely fast?
It's gotten faster than I thought it would.
It's like it makes no sense to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm older now, but it seemed like 20 years ago, it seemed like time moved so slow. It seemed like it took forever, to get from one month to the next. Now it just seems like you blink and it's already the next month. It's like it's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas before we even know it. It makes no sense.
I know, right?
Yes, it's really unfortunate, man. Getting old kind of sucks, man, because things just go super quick. But we are here. It is Halloween time, and I figured why not watch a Halloween movie, Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, before I pass over to you, Paul, and your thoughts on this movie. I want to reiterate once again. I want to reiterate again. But James, are you watching the producer's cut or the theatrical cut? We are watching the theatrical cut. Okay, we are watching the theatrical cut. The theatrical cut. Okay, the cut that I grew up watching. And I just want to say this, Paul. I want to clarify something. There's this debate between producers and theatrical. Look, I've said before, and I've said this again. I don't give a frog's fat ass if you're watching the theatrical cut or the producer's cut. They're both awful, okay? And I will say that the producer's cut has more context. It's a better movie in the sense of that it gives more context to things that don't quite add up or make sense when you watch the theatrical cut because things were heavily edited and cut it down. We know that, but it's not like a different story. It's not a different outcome. It's the same story. It's not like in the theatrical cut. It's this weird Celtic cult, and in the producer's cut, it's completely ambiguous with an amazing ending. No, it's the same thing. It's just it gives you a little more Dr. Loomis, a little more context, a little more meat to the bone. It is what it is. But again, I'm speaking from a different perspective than the most fans might. I've seen both, and I gotta be honest with you, Paul. The producer's cut, I think it's hilarious, and I don't think it's intentional to be hilarious, but Tommy Doyle can render the shape completely obsolete by getting into a circle of these stones and the baddest motherfucker on the planet. And there he is, step into the circle, and a couple of stones and rocks and blood can stop you. And then, of course, Paul, they go back in. Dr. Loomis goes back in and sees the thorn tattoo disappear. No! And then you see Michael. Michael has switched clothing with Dr. Wynn, and Michael Myers himself is walking down an alleyway into the shadows in a fucking trench coat and fedora. That's fucking hilarious to me.
I remember that. And then I remember also that Loomis had that tattoo on him.
Yeah, that's why I said that the Thor tattoo on him. I don't like the theatrical cut any better. But and again, it's like if you take a shit sandwich and a shit steak and you microwave it and put some salt and pepper on it, it still tastes like shit. But but at least there's some level of ambiguity in the theatrical cut. I mean, it's absolutely nonsense. It's nonsense. But at least there's some level of ambiguity, I guess. But I just want to get that out the way. But Paul, how the hell are you? Welcome to episode 127 of Primetime Gorehounds. And when was the first time you watched this movie? And what are your thoughts on Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers?
Oh man, the first time I saw this movie was back in late '95. It never even got a cinema release over here. It was like straight to video. I was about 11 years old when this one came out, and I remember, like I said, I used to rent it in Blockbuster. And I remember as a kid when I first saw this movie, I was, pretty impressionable about it. I was like, oh, that's some pretty cool death scenes and all that. I didn't realize there was a producer's cut version until I ultimately ended up getting this anniversary edition of the first Halloween movie, and there was a documentary, and it went through all the current Halloween movies, which were 8 of them at the time. And that's how I knew about the producer's cut. And I didn't ultimately see the producer's cut version until one of my friends at the time, he somehow managed to get a bootleg copy of it, and I watched it. It was a long time ago, but I remember thinking, in terms of context and story, it wins on that one, but it doesn't change the fact that this movie was not really the best one in the series. I mean, yeah, it's got some good kills. Yeah, I'm not going to take that away from it, but the story of this one just felt like a complete fucking mess where they were just trying to explain his origins. And technically, this was technically the third and final installment of the Thorn story arc trilogy that started in Halloween 4, in my opinion, with this one too. But as a kid, I remember enjoying this version. Looking back at it now, I know it's not one of the best ones in the series, but there is some nice moments in this movie in terms of the carnage, especially in the hospital scene, which we'll get to when we get there. But yeah, it's not, like I said, it's not one of the best ones, but it's not one of the worst ones either. But as far as that aside, as for me, I've been doing good. My voice is a little fucked up, as you guys can tell. A lot of zombie screaming and me scaring the fuck out of people with a chainsaw. But yeah, apart from that, doing good, and plus I got a busy weekend. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. The last time I saw this was I think about 4 or 5 years ago, and I saw the producer's cut version about a decade ago. And I did hear that on one of the Blu-ray releases on import from Scream Factory, the producer's cut is on that Blu-ray version of Halloween 6. So I might track that version down just so I can see that version again, because it's been a while since I've seen that specific version. So this want to be a nice little bridge gap for it until then.
But yeah, as for me, I saw this movie when I was a kid. Okay, and as a kid, I absolutely loved it. Hell, honestly, Paul, I thought this was fucking terrifying when I was a kid. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some redeeming qualities to this film. Okay, Michael is he's presented great in this movie. It feels more like Halloween than Halloween 5 did. Halloween 5 was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, that was fucking atrocious when we watched it.
Yes, it's absolutely atrocious. It's just visually the movie looks good, but again, it comes down to the story, and it doesn't help. It does not help when you have. First of all, the story, the backstory behind the scenes about this movie is damn near legendary. How much of a mess it was to create this film. First of all, you got a writer who again, Daniel Fernandes, God bless him. Look, when that asshole Dominic Gerard, right, wrote Halloween 5,
Yeah.
okay, he inserted the Man in Black storyline. He inserted the thorn symbol on Michael's wrist, and he gave no explanation. His thought process was have the next person right, have him figure it out. So Davis had to. You're given this assignment that's all messy, and you try to make sense out of it, right?
Yeah.
And then you have Joe Chappelle, who is director of this film, who didn't give a flying fuck about this franchise. He only did this movie so he could get a 3-picture deal with Dimension Films. The same thing happened with Dominic Gerard. Dominic Gerard didn't give a fuck about the franchise. He just wanted his 3-picture deal. And they're literally following the same steps in this one that they did Halloween 5. It doesn't make sense.
No.
And then the script kept getting rewritten. I think it got rewritten like 11 times before they started shooting.
Yeah.
11 times, Paul.
Yeah. I mean, like that. The idea that you got a movie that took 11 rewrites just so you can find the right balance on this, that tells you right there there's a lot of shit going on. And also, the initial screening, which was the producer's cut version, didn't go well with the test audience, so they butchered the fuck out of it in post-production. And then, of course, the person who ended up replacing Danielle Harris got treated like shit in the film.
Which again, it's not no disrespect to the actor that played Jamie. It's just keep in mind, folks, the internet was a thing, but people weren't on it like that, like they are now. So the best way to get your info on movies and stuff was through Fangoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Fangoria magazines. That's where you pretty much got your like behind the scenes info. And most people did not know that Daniel Harris was not going to be in this film. And so that was a problem, and then the shit got so messy. I think one of the producers, I think Mustafa Khan himself said that because the original name of this movie was going to be called Halloween Origins and Halloween 666.
Yeah.
And then somebody on set jokingly said, well, shit, how shitty this production's going. Shit, why not call it The Curse of Michael Myers?
And that was it.
Daniel Fernandes took it literal and named it The Curse of Michael Myers. So
crazy, right?
That is fucking insane.
And also, this was the first Halloween movie to be handled by Dimension Films, and they kept the franchise until Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Yeah, because Trankins sold the rights to Dimension, and it's funny because this is the 30-year anniversary. This movie came out 30 years ago, and which doesn't feel like it was that long, but yes, it was that long ago. And
another thing we have to point out also, this was Donald Pleasant's final movie.
That is another reason why I feel terrible sometimes shitting on this movie, because it is Donald Pleasant's final Halloween film. It's very unfortunate because he died shortly after filming this. Now, keep in mind, when Paul says people were shitted on the test screenings, the producer's cut was going to be the actual film that was going to come out. And like I said, in the theatrical cut was filmed more like a traditional Halloween film.
Yeah.
But the fans, keep in mind, this is 1995. This is when the slasher genre is dead, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It was done at this point.
It's done. Nobody cares anymore. And people did not like the producer's cut. So a lot of the scenes that we're going to see in this theatrical cut is reshoots. They added more blood. They added more gore.
Yep.
Joe Chappelle thought let's
Stuff
add
like that.
let's take less Dr. Loomis, more Paul Rudd, right?
Yeah.
And let's add a little grungy electric guitar MTV feel, like
Well, yeah, because
to
at the
this movie.
time in the '90s, grunge was a big deal. During the '90s, it was like a big deal, and you had the rise of like the beginnings of new metal at the time. I mean, this was at the time when this was a year after Korn just released their debut album. This was about a year after Kurt Cobain blew his own damn head off with a shotgun.
Deleted himself. Okay, Paul. All right, he deleted
Yeah.
himself. But yes,
I'm very
damn.
for folks who don't know,
Shit.
for folks who don't know, I'm very blunt with how I say things.
I'm
I'm
like, I'd
very
say that
blunt.
threw me off for a second. I'm like, God damn. But yes, but yeah, a lot. And yes, Dimension was gonna do a Pinhead versus Michael Myers.
I didn't know about that.
There was talks about it. I remember hearing that there was talks about a Pinhead versus Michael movie, where I believe Clive Baker was going to write and John Carpenter was going to direct. Like that was a
That would have
big
been cool.
that was a big rumor at the time that Clive and John was going to collide to do this movie. Honestly, Paul, I'm fucking glad that we didn't get this. Because Paul, think about this, Paul. You really want to see Michael Myers playing with a fucking box?
The morbid curiosity in me would be interested.
But you really want to see Michael? And also, too, Michael's gonna lose.
That's true. But
He's
again,
going to lose. Like,
I know. But again, that morbid curiosity in me, I was intrigued at the idea if it did happen.
Paul. Paul Michael be outmatched. Stop it. You would
I
not
don't
like
care.
it, Paul.
I'd find out if I see it, if it ever did, but it never did. So I never even knew until later on that was gonna happen. They were thinking of doing that.
Yep, that was the idea. I mean, ultimately, I'm glad it didn't happen, but people still want that movie, and I'm like, let it go, folks.
Time's too far
Um,
gone.
Yeah, it's too far gone. But yes, but before we get started, like I said, happy Halloween, everybody. On this Halloween edition of the Primetime Gorehounds, please sure hit that like and subscribe button. Don't be afraid to share the video as well. If you want to donate to the channel, PrimePod313 is the official Cash App. Again, PrimePod313 is the official Cash App. But yeah, let us know you guys' thoughts on Halloween, the Curse of Michael Myers. You guys love it, hate it, and also trick or treat memories. So trick or treat is on Friday for me. So
Yep.
so yeah, it ought to be fun. But yeah, we are about 16 seconds in where we're about to see the old Dimension film logo. This definitely reminds me of my childhood, seeing that old Dimension film for every time I watch a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Which Halloween's out with Paramount now, right?
Halloween was with Universal the last I remember.
Universal, that's what I mean. Paramount's Friday 13th.
Yeah.
But all right, so here we go. All right, so the rules go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. Again, 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, shock therapy was enough to make your head explode.
All right, well, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, play.
Here we go. We're in Dimension
Hang on,
Films.
There we go. Okay, shit.
Okay. There you go. Dimensions Films just disappeared. That's where you're at. Mustafa Akkad presents a Nightfall production. Donald Pleasant's in.
God, it feels like it literally feels like you had like 10 punches thrown at your face there for a second. All those flashes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just about to get to that now.
Like you just got punched like 10 Mike Tyson punches. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. October 30th, 1995. I think you might be ahead of me, aren't you?
Wait a minute. October, wait.
Starring and introducing. Fuck him now, man. Paul Rudd was in this.
Wait a minute.
Let me know when you get to the bit where it says introducing Paul Rudd. Well, I'm at the bit where it says Ken Darby now. Darby.
Paul?
Yeah.
You're watching the theatrical. You're watching the producer's cut.
No, I'm not. I've got the theater. I've got the theater version.
There's nobody. No name has popped up on my screen yet.
Mine's an hour and 34 minutes.
Mine is an hour 26.
Fuck me. Did Amazon just give me the fucking what? Let me know when it says Paul Rudd showing up on the credits.
Jamie's giving birth right now.
Okay, I'm in the hospital basement. I just saw the name Kim Darby. Bradford English.
Jamie's giving birth. Jamie's giving birth.
Keith.
The man in black just walked. Yeah, you're watching the producer's cut, bro.
Fuck out of here. It never said that on when I got it off Amazon.
You're watching the producer's cut, bro.
Hang on. Let me see it right. Let me see what's going on. Okay, they're in that creepy ass basement with all the lit fire lanterns and everything. Hold on.
Not no creepy. He's the part I'm watching. She's giving the baby to the man in black.
Right, she's giving birth. Hold on. If they've given me the fucking producer's cut without telling me, I'm in shock.
It is a producer's cut because mine's not that long. It's only a minute and 25 seconds.
No fucking way. All right, hang on. She's still giving birth on my scene.
Okay, is Dr. Loomis giving the narration?
Not yet. They got a nurse holding the baby.
If Dr. Loomis is giving the narration, you're watching the producer's cut.
Hold on. Okay, the dude in black just walked in on my scene with those boots.
Yep, you're watching the producer's cut because I didn't see no boots.
Hold on. If I hear Donald Pleasance talking,
you are. I guarantee you are.
There's no way because it never mentioned it on mine. Okay, he's just signaling the nurse to give the baby. There's no way they gave me that version without telling me. It never even described it on here. Hold on. Okay, the dude's just walked out with the... Hang on. Fuck me, I have got the producer's cut version.
Yep, you're watching the producer's cut version.
How the fuck did Amazon fuck up on that one?
Yeah,
yo,
the producer's cut.
No way. You can hear that on my end, right? Listen.
Yes. Yeah, I told you. I told you you were.
It never mentioned it on there when I purchased it. It just said Halloween. Wow.
You gotta be. You gotta. You had to look ahead.
Wow. Wow. No, I was not expecting that, folks.
Yeah, further, Paul's watching a completely different version than the one that I'm watching right now.
How the hell? I'm gonna check my Amazon one again. I'm going on my Amazon on my laptop. Wait a second. Still got it playing on mine, but
I got it paused now.
Son of a bitch. How the... Hold on.
Yeah, I'm back at the beginning now.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna type it in the search. Hang on. There's no way they gave me that. Wow, I'm looking at it right now. No, it says hour and 24 on mine, and yet they gave me the... Oh my God, they gave me the fucking producer's cut, and I didn't know it. It doesn't even mention it on the listing, bro. They're showing a black and white scene where he's just got...
Like literally, literally, even the beginning is different, bro. Because the beginning of the theatrical has like different flashback. different flashes at you.
Okay, I'm at the scene now where the nurse has just given Lori, I'm not Lori, Jamie the kid.
Wait, hang
Okay,
on.
Wow, I did. Now I got Michael
Are you
Myers
sure?
walking in.
Are you sure it's the right one, Paul?
They have given. That's the version I've just rented. They gave me the fucking producer's cut, and I didn't realize it. It doesn't even say it is. It just says Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. That's what I rented. There is no producer's cut version here listed. That is all that I've rented, man.
Look, on my Amazon, it gave me the right one.
Wow. What a.
Where are you at now, Paul?
I'm at the part where they're escaping their basement. She's told Jamie to get out of here with the kid.
Wait, hang on.
Wow, folks. Amazon has fucked
Paul
up.
botched. He botched.
No,
Paul botched.
I didn't. No, I didn't botch. I rented what was on the list. It never mentions producer's cut, dude. Okay, the nurse is down in the basement. She's running. We're about to witness the first kill.
All right, hang on.
Damn, that's a shocker. Okay, Michael Myers has just showed up, grabbed her.
Now you're way ahead of me, Paul. Like, relax. Hang on.
All right, I'll pause this a bit where Michael's just grabbed her. About to stick her head in that spike.
Okay, all right. He's now coming out the shadows, which is a great shot. Okay,
yeah.
He just grabbed her.
Right, here we go. Stuck her head right in that fucking spike. Ow.
Now on its own, it's fucking awesome.
And she's still twitching.
And she's still twitching, like, he's doing the head tilt, like the nice little nod to Bob's death. On its own, Paul, this is great.
Oh yeah, definite. Jamie's trying to get the hell out of there.
It's raining. It's raining outside. Jamie's running. That's an awesome shot. Michael coming out.
Yep. There he is. He's coming out. And the guy that's playing Michael Myers is the same guy who was in Halloween 4, George P. Wilbur.
George P. Wilbur. George P. Wilbur comes back as Michael Myers. A third, like maybe 10, 15 pounds heavier.
Yep. And this was his last major feature film he was in.
Yeah, he definitely had a couple cheeseburgers in the 8 years after Halloween 4.
Well, keep in mind he was 81 when he passed away in 2023. So count back 28 years. He was in his late 50s doing this. Oh! That guy's head almost got twisted right the fuck off.
Now that's how you make up for Michael crying like a bitch in Halloween 5.
Yep. She's driving out of there. And now we're...
Yeah, but the storm, the fog, like all it looks great. Once you get into Haddonfield, it definitely looks like autumn. It feels like fall. It feels like Halloween.
Yeah, I got that kid having nightmares with that dude in there.
Yes, I like all that. I like the fog, and I definitely enjoy the rain. I love the rain. Ain't nothing wrong with being moist every now and then.
Yeah.
I feel the rain. 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 It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. said I'm moist. I'm moist. Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. Lord, I'm damp. I'm damp. Oh Lord, I'm damp. I'm even wet. Wet all over for you, Lord. Wet. Lord, I'm wet. Will you open the floodgates? Open the floodgates.
Oh, that dude is like insanely moist. Yeah, Mike got Chaz here saying that Michael Myers is a little husky and heavier than the previous entries, like he's been eating good in the neighbors. Yeah, you're right about that. Now we got a scene here where I got a woman taking her stuff. I got a scene here with a woman taking her stuff off.
Yeah, that's that's Kara, you know.
Yep. Got a dude on the radio talking about killers.
There's Ant-Man in training.
I haven't got to him yet. I'll fast forward so I can get to him. It's still on that lady that's just in the bedroom.
What the fuck?
I'll fast forward. Where are you exactly with Paul Rudd?
Okay, hang on. Let me know when the sexy ass girl sees Paul Rudd staring at her.
Yeah, just did.
Okay, all right. But
he's closing curtains. I can't believe this was Paul Rudd's first movie.
They should have had him back as Tommy Doyle. No, they should not have. It makes no sense. But I don't care. I just want to see him back and get nostalgic feels. I just want the feels.
Yeah. That's what they all say. Yeah, but it seems like ever since that incident on the first Halloween film, Tommy has been obsessed with finding out about Michael Myers. Bus Depot, next right. Legendary Donald Pleasance. And he died 7 months before this movie was released.
Yeah, I can never complain about Donald Pleasance ever.
No,
he gave everything he had to this role.
Yeah, the fact that this dude appeared in 6 of these movies, or 5 of them.
Not dead, just very much retired.
He's got a lot of bourbons on the shelf there. He's planned his retirement very well.
Yes.
Wow.
It's unfortunate he wasn't healthy enough to stick around for H2O.
Nah, man, like his health was.
It would have been interesting to see how it would have been if he was still alive for H2O. It's too bad because it's funny how there are some people in this world that can live till 85 or 90.
Yeah, like Ozzy. He lived to 76.
Yeah, like Clint Eastwood. Like Clint Eastwood is like what 94, and he's still out here directing movies. Like it's incredible.
Let me check that. I'll see.
Like there's some people that's in their 80s and they sound still be able-bodied. Like they still like I think it was like Dick Van Dyke. I think
he's still around.
Yeah, like I remember seeing a video that actually went pretty viral. I think it was Dick Van Dyke was on a red carpet for some award show, And he was walking, he was walking very, loosely,
Dude, listen to this. In December 13th, he's gonna be 100.
Yeah, like, but he was still, he still looked walking good,
He's still busting moves, yeah. I mean, even
like
fucking
Vince McMahon's mom, she lived like in her 90s, and according to what people say, she was still out, very active, playing competitive tennis.
yeah.
Like it's amazing how.
And we got
Like,
Mel Brooks.
it's amazing how not the female, but the human body works.
I know. And then you got Mel Brooks, he's gonna be 101 in 2027, and he's gonna be in Spaceballs too.
But hey, if I live to be like 80 years old, but people still say I look like 60 or something like that, hey, I'll take it.
Dude, I will be very lucky if I see that number. I'll be lucky if I see 50. But then again, I'm surprised I got to see 40 on that. And correction there from me and Chaz. Yeah, you're right, Chaz. Clueless was his first movie. This was actually his second movie doing this one.
Actually, actually no. He filmed this. He filmed this before Clueless, but Clueless came out first.
Oh, okay. So technically, this was his first movie.
This is his first movie.
Damn.
Like, this is the very first time the world has seen. Well, this is the very first time, like, Paul Rudd's like acting.
Yeah, and he's gone on to have a pretty decent career. I mean,
he's one of the best comedic actors out right now.
Yeah, I mean, like he was in those recent Ghostbuster films. He was Ant-Man. He's gonna. I can't believe it. He's gonna be in Anaconda as well, and I'm just like, well, but he's had a decent run. Well, here's Loomis and his old friend talking about stuff. Yeah, I mean, like,
it's like this girl, this girl's hot. She's attractive, but to tell me this is Jamie Lloyd. But for the longest time, Paul, I had no clue this was Jamie Lloyd. That's supposed to be Jamie?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's supposed to be like 6 years after the events of Halloween 5. Because if you think about it, in timeline-wise, 1988 to 95. Yeah.
That's great, Paul. Like, when you see him walking, you see his shadow on the wall. That's great. Like, on its own, it's great.
Oh, you got to that part where you see his shadow? I'm still with Loomis.
God damn it!
These time lapse, man.
Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, all right. We're confusing the fans. Okay, all right. He's just walking down. He's walking down the goddamn stairs.
Okay, hang on. I might have skipped a little bit ahead fast. Oh, my Amazon Prime is a bitch. Hold on. Come on.
He's walking down the steps.
I'm at dead on 19 minutes. Dead on 19. So it's at the part now with
Jamie's bonding with her baby. The lights go off and Michael shows up.
Okay. Well, I'm at the part where I might have just skipped that bit. I'm at the bit with Loomis. Oh, there's the baby. Right, here we go. They're in the toilet area. She's bonding with, and the light just went out and it's back on. Time zone difference, folks. What can I say?
Is he walking down the steps?
Not yet. I'm just getting to that part eventually. I'm just gonna wait until it gets there. Okay, the lights just went dead, pitch black. And here comes Mikey. He's just coming down the stairs now.
No, like we see a full view of him.
Yeah, there's a few full view of him right now coming down the stairs. Yeah.
Okay, and he's opening the door.
He's about to on mine. It's closing up right now. Hold on.
All right.
It's a POV shot. He's going to the first door right now. And he's just about opened the first door. There you go. So I might be synced up, yeah. Well, at least there's another thing, right? That fact that he's got that fawn tattoo on his hand. I'm surprised that's the only part of his hand that wasn't roasted from the fire incident in number 2.
All right, Jamie's in the car. She's driving.
Okay, I'm not quite there yet. Hang on. They just showed the camera where he's out, where the window's open. And now it's driving. Yeah, she got away in the car.
Yep, driving the white PDF van. The van our parents told us to stay away from.
Yep. That's Michael driving the van. It's crazy how
No,
Michael
that's
Myers
not Michael. I saw 2 people driving that front seat.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Very surprising that Michael knows how to drive.
Michael's not driving.
No, I was saying, like, in the film franchise as a whole.
Oh.
That he knew how to drive. Smash through the damn cornfield. There goes all the pumpkins. Oh, shit, that reminds me. I still got to buy mine. And I got to admit, what happens to Jamie on here? It sucks what happens to her.
It's brutal.
Brutal, yeah. Kind of felt like they did her dirty a little bit, but it's a fucking brutal way to go out.
Well, not only they did the character, but they did Danielle dirty if you read how they screwed her over.
Yeah, I read about it. I mean, she Dimension Films refused to pay her $5,000 that she wanted, and that's what happened. Because the studio refused to pay her the money that she wanted so she could be in the film. I mean, $5,000's not that much for a studio to dish out. That's pocket change.
Now, Paul, that shot there, when she looks over to her left and she sees Michael standing there, and you see the illumination of the light, and then he's gone. That's great shit. I love that. That's fantastic. Yeah. That's a great little moment in a bad movie.
Yep. He's just walking up on her right now.
But there's a lot of that in most of the Halloween movies. But I can find certain moments, like you often hear me say on this channel, I like that shot, I like that scene, I like that moment. You can find things you can find.
Oh, damn, he just
like this movie has great atmosphere in terms of October Halloween. But we cut to the daytime here in a moment when we go to Haddonfield, and there's that shot where you see the streets. It looks great.
Yeah, he just stabbed it on mine. Didn't even feed it to the fucking machine.
And I like the mask. I like the mask.
He just realized it was toilet paper. Now we're at the daylight scene.
Got the daylight scene?
Yeah, we're at the bit where you see that mask that says he's coming.
No, he just killed Jamie on my end.
All right, I'll pause it. Yeah, how did he kill her on yours? He fed her into that machine, didn't he?
Yes.
On mine, he just straight up stabbed her, and that's it. I mean, when you get to the part where that dude's chopping that fence.
Are you still on the goddamn producer's cut, Paul?
It's the only version they have on Amazon, dude.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right.
I mean, I sent you an image on your chat box. That's the version I'm looking at right now. You can see for yourself. That's all they gave me. No indication that it was a producer's cut. None. Let me know when that guy's chopped the for sale sign down.
I will.
I still can't believe they fucked up like that because, as you can see.
Michael realized he's just been duped. Now we're at the fucking. All right, he's coming, and enough of this Michael Myers bullshit.
Yep, there you go. He just chopped it down on mine.
Fucking damn it,
dude! I can't believe they swapped mine like that. As you saw in my picture, zero indication that it was that version.
Well, this kind of gonna fuck up the flow of the show, but all right.
I can't believe it, dude. But that's the version they gave me. It doesn't even say it's the producer's cut. Not once.
But once again, this looks great. This looks like autumn.
Haddonfield.
And it's
Halloween.
Salt Lake City, so
yeah, Salt Lake City, Utah, the land of no booze. Now I'm at the scene, believe it or not, where Loomis and Myers are and the other guys in the hospital.
Yeah, but I'm not there. I'm not there.
Wow. I can't believe Amazon fucked me on this one.
You know there's two versions of the movie, Paul.
No, listen, that's the version they gave me. Dude, I'm looking on Amazon. I'll shit you not. I'm
just
looking
let
on
me
Amazon.
know. Just let me know when the family are at the table.
Okay.
Apologize, folks.
Hey, I'm blaming Amazon for this one because they gave me the wrong. They didn't even tell me mine was a producer's cut. Terrence Wynn. I can't believe it.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Doctor. It will be wonderful to have you back at the hospital. Dr. Wynn, there's something you should know.
What happened to Marion Hagen, who played Kira in this movie? You know, I don't even know what happened to her. I want to see what's going on there, Chaz. I'll see what she's done. Well, apparently, Chaz, she's still doing movies. This was her first movie at the time. But I think she's been in mostly low budget films. Oh, she was in Stakeland. I didn't realize that she was in Stakeland. Okay, now we're in the house.
Let me know when you see the mother and daughter on the table.
Okay. What's going on in the chat box? Chaz, Lou, Rob, Philip, Motionless Zombie. Okay, the mother and daughter are on the table.
All right.
I can't believe it, man. Cool, I bet that drink was sour. And this guy here with the real estate guy, this guy is an absolute dick.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah, definite.
Cognitive therapy, emotional disorders. What are they teaching you in college these days? The art of going crazy? It's called psychology, Mom.
Yeah, those psychology courses, man. I hear those can be a bit.
He's such a great heel.
Oh yeah, definite. Like the shit he's saying.
He kind of reminds me of a fat Bill Clinton or John Goodman a little bit.
Yeah, he does have a bit of that John Goodman look-alikeness of him.
He looks like someone who would beat his wife. I know that sounds awful. I'm sure he's a nice man, but he looks like someone that would be a alpha, overcompensating, insecure little piece of crap.
Yeah, I've seen some people like that. Call that kid that? Charming. And then he just fucking lays into her like that. Yeah, kid's looking out the window. And the kid just pulled a knife on him.
Did you see Michael standing outside?
Yep. And now the kid's pulling a knife on him.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna look at some of them, man, because I think.
Now, I believe that. Now, I will say this house. This house looks better. This looks more. It's not. It doesn't look like the house from Halloween 1, but it looks more like the house compared to Halloween 5.
Yeah, I was thinking that too when I was looking at that house.
On 5. The house itself was badass, but that's not the Myers house. I thought it was a shitty idea for a Myers house.
Oh yeah, that was meant to be what his house was. Then I don't know what movie that dude was watching in preparation for that, because Michael Myers' house never looked like a mansion. But I'm guessing they thought, well, we got a bigger budget. Let's go ahead and it's the same thing that happened with when we were watching Jason Goes to Hell last week, and you saw Jason's parents' house.
Yeah.
It's like we're just like, what? Yes, Rob, we're watching Halloween 6.
Tommy Doyle's creepy in this movie. He's a straight up creep.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like that dude is like he's stalking their asses in that house. But I'm guessing because of the events that they experienced in the first movie, the character that is, he's always been freaked out because of it. You got that creepy ass old lady with the rake. You look at Tommy's place. He's got like his whole room is literally littered with newspaper clippings. He has definitely been following what he's been up to.
He looks nothing like the kid from the first. He does not look like Tommy from the first film.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think Micheal looks more like Tommy than fucking.
Yeah, I mean that dude that was in Halloween Kills, he looked a little more like an older version of Tommy. But I think at the time when it came to the casting, I'm guessing they tried to get the original kid from the first movie to come back and do Halloween 6, but I guess he wasn't available, or he quit acting or whatever, and they wanted some hot looking person, for like views, I guess, and that's why they went for a guy like this guy.
Paul, look at your chat box. Try this.
What you got? Amazon.com. Here's a problem. Because it's a US version of Amazon.com, I can't get it on my TV version. I'll have to watch it from my laptop, which means I'll be hearing double.
Ah, fuck. All right.
Yeah, because it says here, based outside the US, subtitles might not be available in the current location. I mean, I can rent it, but it means I'll be watching it on my laptop, but I'll be hearing you and the movie in my earpiece.
Now, okay. Now, I don't care what the producers cut. Like, I don't like George B. Wilbur. Again, he just looks. Don't he just look fat to you?
He's definitely gained some pounds in this one. Absolutely. And I think it was, what was he? what was he doing before he did Halloween? Before he got on to do this one, I don't know if he was still doing films or whatever at that time. Hold on. Well, apparently he was before he did Halloween 6. He had about 6 other films he was involved in. There's like small roles, and then it was this one. So he had like 2 movies in 1990, 2 in 91. Before he did Halloween 6, he was in some movie called Cobb, which is that Tommy Lee Jones biopic that was in. Well, not what Tommy Lee Jones was starring in, but that baseball player, wasn't it? And there's that symbol burned on the haystacks.
Mm.
I'm surprised he didn't burn the whole barn down just making that mark. On my version, he just sees Jamie getting carted out.
Yeah, you're at a whole other scene now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, and I'm looking at that US link you gave me. It's worded and timed out exactly the same as what my UK version looked like. So I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon on the US version and the UK version slipped in this version that I'm watching right now. So it's okay. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Okay, we're at the part now where they're arriving outside the campus. Barry Sims, WKNB, Halloween live in person tonight. Cool.
Yeah, fucking Dominic Gerard screwed this movie. He screwed this whole movie.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people were not happy with his role in this movie.
No, like he screwed this movie with Halloween 5. He has said he had no clue who the Man in Black was. And then it's up for the people Halloween 6 to try to justify like it's fucking he fucking ruined it. He screwed it.
My question is who the hell gave that film director the all clear to direct Halloween 5? I mean, surely some of the blame has to go towards the producer, right?
I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
Mm.
But it's probably, and I will say this, it is probably the most Halloween movie in terms of the season.
Yeah.
Like I believe it's happening on Halloween in the fall. 4 is not bad. 4 is not bad. 4 is actually pretty good, actually. But this definitely probably the most Halloween-y looking Halloween movie, to be fair. Because H2O Resurrection is not.
No.
Halloween 1 certainly is.
Yep.
Halloween 2 is at night, so we don't really see anything. 4 is not bad. 5, forget about it.
The one thing I'll say about Halloween 4, that opening scene was a classic. But yeah, I think when it comes to this movie, it definitely does have that feel of this is happening during Halloween season. I'm trying to think which other Halloween movie had that same feel. I know H2O definitely didn't have that because that was like kind of done in like the California area. I'm probably gonna say maybe the 2018 film had that Halloween feel to it as well, maybe in terms of how everything's getting ready. Well, in today's like modern day of Halloween, you know how
I
people do
never
it
had
now.
a feeling it was fall at all in the
No.
2018 in the newer movies.
What about the first one that Rob Zombie did?
Not really.
Yeah.
Look, on its own and its vacuum, it's gonna be an interesting story. But if you connect all this and you're telling me that he's controlled by a cult this whole time, you're almost making him us have not really. I can't say empathy. I can't say empathy, but I don't. You have empathy because it's not his fault. You know, he's like
Yeah.
he's being controlled. That means Michael probably would have gone on to be a great guy. You know, and this is kind of like.
And also, when you're building this like mythology about him, you're kind of taking away the mystique that he had in the first movie.
And again, when you make a lot of sequels, you have to justify things. And that's why I've always said that any great slasher movie is one part only. Any great slasher series, no more than a trilogy. Because the second you start go past the third installment, you've got to justify why he or she or it or whatever is still around. And the weird sensational creep in, and you're just making it up as you go along, you know? I mean, it's just kind of like Michael really at the end of the day should have died in that fire in Halloween 2, and that should be the end of it. And I know
And, like,
4 is a fan favorite. It made no sense for him to come back, and now he's literally supernatural. And
yeah,
I don't hate 4.
I
I think 4 is the best sequel outside of 2. But
yeah, I think it is too. I think out of all the sequels that we've seen in the original story arc of this series before H2O, for me it would probably be Halloween 1, Halloween 2, and then Halloween 4.
and this may be blasphemous to say, but Mustafa Akkad gets a lot of praise and a lot of the godfather of Halloween, the godfather of this, you know, and I mean, yes, but he was a financier. He supplied the money for the first movie. He had fuck all to do with any creative choices. He didn't even understand it. He's on record saying, I don't really understand, but okay, blah 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 blah. He's given the money and to this whatsoever. He saw money. That was his job. He didn't give a care about quality. He cared about quantity. So I know you could say, but if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have Halloween. Maybe it all depends on what Erwin Ublans would have done had Mustafa Akkad had turned it down. If Mustafa Akkad had turned it down, when Erwin Ublans then said, "Well, I guess that's it," he probably would have continued to find somebody else. We don't know. You have to remember that Mustafa Akkad didn't come up with the idea of Halloween. It wasn't his brainchild. It was Erwin Ublans. And Erwin Ublans took it to Carpenter. But they needed the money, so they went to, Mustafa Akkad. And thankfully, he was like, oh, I don't understand, but okay, we'll do this whatsoever. And then, of course, it was a huge success. Highest grossing independent horror film of all time. And then it was cool. And Mustafa Akkad was involved in all the movies. I'm not saying he had no say. He had very little say in the first film. But as the things went on, Carpenter and Hill backed out, and Ublans and Carpenter had a falling out. They were all gone. By part 4, probably did have a little bit more say, but he's on record saying Michael will always be there. We'll go to Halloween 22 or whatever. He didn't care.
I know. And plus also Mustafa Akkad was also notorious for toning down the gore. Every time a studio had some nice kill effect coming on, he was like, nope, we're not doing that.
But yeah, but Mustafa Akkad is the reason why he's always getting praise. Like, yeah, but we could be critical of some of the decisions that he made as well. Like, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Maybe you should have done this. Maybe you shouldn't have hired this person or done that or whatever. And respect to the man. I'm not saying he's an awful person. Rest in peace to him. But I'm just saying that there seems to be, he's untouchable. He made some shitty choices. He's one of the reasons why the franchise went to shit.
Yeah, that's true. On Chaz here says, from what he understands, it was Deborah Hill who hired the director for Halloween 5.
Yes, it was.
So I don't know if that was a bad call on her part or she didn't know what he was.
It was obviously a bad call.
Yeah. She must have thought, okay, this guy's an upcoming director. Let's give him a shot. He might bring something to it. And then after they watched it, they must have just sat there and just thought, oh, dude, that just sucks. And it did.
That was a cool shot. Michael was in the background. I'll talk over, but that was a cool shot with her on the phone. And Michael's in the background, out of focus.
Yeah, I'm still at the part where.
Yeah, but this is a cool shot when Michael's in the back there. That's a cool shot.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Halloween 5 was terrible.
Oh, Halloween 5. We watched it, and what was fucking fucked up about it for us when we watched it was that I just came out of seeing Halloween Ends and then jumping straight into Halloween 5. Yeah, Michael Myers is standing in the living room backdrop right there. Those phones that she had, dude. Like, what is with that fucking bit on the end of the phone?
That's one of the greatest shots. One of the greatest shots. Say what you want to say about this movie, but that's one of the greatest shots of Michael Myers of all time. Him with the axe.
Yeah, that fucking scene with the axe right now.
It's a great shot. Amazing shot.
He just fucking blasts her with it. I'm still on the phone with her at the minute, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that which is our thumbnail. Like that scene where he's just there. I think that scene with him holding the axe, it's up there with some of the other moments where you have a good shot of him, like the shot where he's coming from the house in the nighttime scene in Halloween 1. That was a good shot, and also that one where he's coming out of that burning house in Halloween Kills. Just a couple of moments like that. I mean, even if the movies entries we've seen don't always hit, there's always that like one little redeemable quality that's like, hey, you know what? That's actually a good moment there.
But yeah, but when it comes to Mustafa Khan, like he just gets so much praise, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, yeah, he was important, but if Mustafa Khan turned it down, we don't know if Erwin Gumon would have found someone else to finance the money, but like he just gets so much fucking praise, and I get it, but it's like he was also responsible for the downfall of the franchise. Like I said, he didn't care about the quality of the movies.
He didn't. All he saw was dollar signs, but as a film
producer, he saw was dollar signs. Because that's the only thing the Akids had was the Halloween movies.
Yeah, because I think if I remember right, they were floundering until they picked up Halloween. She's on the phone and Myers is just standing there. I know I'm behind, but it's all right.
I'm just going. I'm just going at this point.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it. This was Amazon's bus, not mine. But yeah, man, like I'm at the part now where she's about to see him. Nice. Good shot. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll try and sync up with you. Where are you at right now?
Kara is at home looking for her mom.
Okay, hang on.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be.
It's all right.
But yeah, Mustafa's done some great things for the Halloween franchise, but he is, like I said, he's also responsible for pushing it and milking it when there was no milk left in the udder. So I'm just saying, I'm just playing that out,
Yeah, he was just literally like just squeezing it for every drop they had. And also the fact that I think with Dimension Films, they were just picking up whatever they could at the time. And don't forget, this is also the same studio that picked up Scream about a year after this one came out. So there's that too. But then of course later on when the franchise goes in, you got then Blumhouse took it for that trilogy. Now people can say what they want about those ones. So anyway, she's checking out the house, trying to find her mom. I'm surprised he managed to replace those bed sheets that got splattered earlier.
And also, too, you gotta remember too, Michael was nothing in the '80s, and I know that may offend some people,
Dude,
but Michael was nothing in the '80s. Like people
was
knew
MIA.
who Michael was, but I'm talking about in pop culture presence. Nobody gave a shit about Michael Myers. Nobody did.
No,
It was
'cause,
Freddy
like,
and Jason.
Yeah, because after Halloween 2, he basically wasn't even around for the golden age of the slasher movies. I
Yeah,
mean,
between '81 and '88, there was no Halloween movies.
Yeah, like he was just dormant. Because I'm guessing it was because, after the failure of Halloween 3, because he wasn't even in it, and after what happened to him in Halloween 2, nobody figured out how the fuck they were going to bring him back after
Now
getting burned
I'm
up.
at the part where the little boy is looking at Michael outside the window. Now that's a cool shot. That's a great shot. That's a great shot.
It is. It's a very good shot.
Wish, Michael was a little thinner, but yeah.
Yeah, like I said, he definitely put on the pounds, but then
he's fat.
Halloween 4. He is fat. What's he been up to the last 6 years after Halloween 5? I mean, he did eat a lot of. I mean, his diet was involving eating rats. Let's not forget that. He must have had a lot of rat burgers. I know that's a fucked up joke, but I was thinking of Demolition Man at that point.
Yeah, well.
Ooh, that's an old movie on the TV. Yeah, Tommy's saying about checking your house out.
Do you know how insane this is? Who am I supposed to be looking for? Him.
Yep.
Now he's talking about. Like, why does he have candles? Like, he clearly has electricity.
I don't know why they did that.
These guys desk lamp on. Like, why is he okay? Like, can justify some shit.
That is a nice shot with Michael standing outside there.
That's a great shot. That's great moments. This movie has great moments.
Yeah, that's what kind of pains me about this is that it has some good shots, but the story is just
the story. I mean, but the fucking Last Jedi had great shots, but the story sucks.
Oh, dude, Last Jedi was a pile of shit. Tommy Doyle survives, baby. Yeah, now he's
Paul Brunstein Rudd. I don't know if that's his middle name. I just said it.
Paul Stevens Rudd. That's what he was.
Oh, dear.
That creepy ass old lady.
Daddy, you hate all Mrs. Blanking shit. My name is Blanking Ship.
Wow, Jamie's still alive on mine.
She's more than dead. She's dead at this point for me. Well, I hope you learned a lesson, Paul. When there's two versions of a movie out, watch it before you do the show.
Dude, it never said it was a producer's cut. Not one. You saw the screenshot I gave you. This is Amazon's fault. Bastards.
Shit.
I can't. Well, guys, what can I say? But here's the thing, though. If I did hit, I should have hit play hours before I started. But I assumed it was that because it gave zero indication, dude. But yeah, lesson learned. Check before you fucking do it. It's all right though. We're still watching this movie either way. Oh, my throat is ragged.
Alive.
Oh, the dude just fucking shot him. Asshole.
And that fucking Man in Black. It's just like, I remember watching this. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
I thought it was the vocalist from Fields of Nephilim at first.
And then I'm hearing rumors that the original idea was had to be like Michael's brother. I was just like,
how is he Michael Myers' Never mind.
I told you, again, Paul, the more you make these movies, you have to think of out the box shit.
Yeah. Or Tommy's talking about the rune stones now with the foreign.
It's like the ideas, like when Michael's standing outside the, like how to utilize the shape that I would have done in modern films. There's ideas that like when she's talking and you see Michael outside the window. That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. T85 here just said Haddonfield Police has got to be the worst police force ever. For 6 years, you couldn't even find Michael or Jamie. I mean, yeah, I know, right?
Well, T85, a random ass dude just walked in. I mean, Michael walked in and killed every cop, and like the Haddonfield Police is terrible.
How did they even pass the standard training?
And there's
protocol?
Barry Sims. There's Barry Sims, who originally was going to be was going to be Howard Stern.
Yeah,
Howard Stern was going to be in this movie.
Can you imagine if they did get him?
That
would have been interesting.
I would have no problem seeing Howard Stern get killed by Michael Myers, that fucking asshole. Well, 90s Howard Stern was cool. 90s Howard Stern was cool. Howard Stern now is a fucking maniac. Dumb maniac.
Uh-huh. I haven't heard his stuff in a while, but I remember that.
No, he's a fucking weirdo now. But 90s Howard was cool.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at the scene with that creepy asshole lady. I'm just gonna skim this because I know where I'm at. Okay, we're outside Tommy's at a house. Man, I wish we had Halloween parties like this in the UK. It's fucking bullshit that we don't have them like that over here. I mean, we got Halloween over here, yeah, but it's not like I've said this numerous times every time we watch a Halloween movie, is that unlike you guys over there that have like big, massive like parties and everything, it's not like that here. I mean, we get the occasional trick-or-treaters coming to the door and we get like the occasional nightclub party, but it's not like massively a big deal like it is you got over there. I mean, they're already advertising Christmas stuff over here. Where I'm like, fuck that, dude. We still got Halloween to go through. Jeez.
I'm at the part where the father's down the steps and.
Okay, I'm getting there.
He's the washing machine's still going. You know, the power's off. That's creepy. That is creepy. Washing machine going on and the power's off. That is creepy.
Yeah, how the hell is a washing? Unless it's never mind. It's on its own generator, I guess.
Yeah, the effect is great. The effect is amazing when his head blows off.
Oh yeah, that was fucking awesome. When I remember when I saw that the first time, I was just like, hell yeah! It was so damn good.
Yeah, that was a part of the reshoots when they were like, we need more, because his original death was nothing like this, but
yeah, his head just went fucking boom.
Oh, there he is. Oh, right in the gut.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna say it, but that motherfucker had it coming. He straight up had it coming.
It's a great payoff. His head blows off. It's great.
That was fucking awesome. So damn awesome. I think that's probably it's easily one of the best kills in the series.
That's great. That's great.
Oh yeah.
And Michael and my Halloween's not known for its gore.
No, it wasn't. At the time, Halloween 6 was probably
At
the
the time,
goriest.
it was the goriest.
Yeah, definitely the goriest one until. Which one would you say was the more was gorier after this one? I probably would say. I'm probably going to say Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 in terms of gore. So for a
Maybe.
while, this one was the goriest, and then it was Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's version, and then I'm probably gonna say Halloween Kills for gory kills as well, especially that dude to get his fucking eyeballs popped out of his face.
Maybe instead of his head exploding, his entire body should explode. Like, and they shoot it with 7 different cameras, so you cut between each shot and you see him explode like 7 different times. Like,
Michael Myers would have been a straight up bloody mess coming out of that place. I would have loved to have seen that though. That's how I'd have done it too.
that would have fucking great. That's what they should have done.
Oh yeah, definite. T85 here says H2O and Resurrection was extremely restricted. Yeah, it was, dude. They were the kills on there were, well, maybe with the exception of that woman's leg getting caught in that leg elevator, then that food elevator scene in Halloween 7. That was a pretty gruesome shot. But yeah, those kills were pretty tame in those later 2 films. So yeah,
this guy looks like this guy looks like he should be a porn star. He looks like a greasy, slimy.
he looks like the type of person you would find in one of those Hugh Hefner type films, or what was it? What was
Oh, there he is.
Oh shit!
How did Michael get to the car? How did he get there so fast? I know in the producer's cut it makes a little more sense, but
Smith Grove's Warren County Sanitarium.
No, there you go. But why did he? Oh, okay, all right.
He must have hired the van from there, so he can make a grand entrance, right?
But why would he go there? Okay.
Well, because it's Haddonfield, and you know how shock jocks are. And he just got stuck.
But the cinematography here in this movie is great. The cinematography, well, not in this movie, but in some moments, is great.
Yeah. Again, like I said, this movie has
moments. It has moments,
but it just
the story's awful.
That's the problem with these Halloween films, is that you get like the first 2 movies, fucking awesome. Part 4, fucking awesome.
Once again, it's like a modern day wrestling match. Yeah, the spots are great, but there's no storytelling.
No, there isn't. It's like you're just putting out spots. That's all we're doing right now.
Yeah, but great use of light and shadow. It's dark here with the 2 couples.
Yeah. There's a pretty good shot there.
It's raining. It's raining red.
It's raining red.
I'm a fucking idiot kid. It's raining red.
Dude, I remember when I fucking saw that the first time, I was just like, oh shit, that's pretty dark. You got a kid, it's raining blood on him.
Yeah, but it's like,
again, I was a kid, so it wasn't like something I was deep diving into stuff like we do now.
And the ending in this movie's terrible. And the ending in this producer's cut's terrible.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're both terrible. Like, why would this kid? Like, that's a dumb kid. I'm sorry, but that's a stupid ass kid. Why would you? Like, she doesn't bother to look up. She doesn't even look up. Like, stupid ass kid.
She's only a kid, dude. She doesn't know.
Even kids can look up, Paul. They don't give them an excuse.
No, I'm talking about the blood part, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's warm. Now that should be a warning sign right there. Nice. He's an absolute mess.
Again, where do these candles come from? Like what? It's
I have no idea what the deal is
oh,
with the
wait a
candles.
minute.
What?
First of all,
Oh, it's showtime, isn't
one,
it? Yeah.
it's showtime.
Showtime, folks!
Thanks for letting us know, Sting.
Yes, we see Beth's nice perky breastises.
Damn, look at them titties!
Oh, I'm looking at him, dude. I'm looking at him. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, she's probably like 75 now.
Well, her. Hey, let me see. Let me see.
Yeah,
what she's-
nice and perky. Yeah, but this scene with the guy in the shower reminds me of the guy in the shower in Friday the 13th Part 4.
Yeah, when his face gets fucking crushed.
Yes.
That was
Are you not
pretty
expecting Jason like Jason Voorhees' hand coming through the thing? That was such a great.
Oh yeah. That I mean, hands down.
Oh, there it was the tattoo. He's
I
in
see
this
it.
thing. He's in the bathroom with him.
And the way Michael likes to mess around with him, he's like, "Here you go. Here's your towel, mate."
Ooh, he's getting cut.
Ooh.
Bite down that blood capsule. There you go.
Yeah, he got his necks cut open. Wide open. That's not the nicest way to go because you're gagging and God knows what else.
And it was creepy too, like because Michael just again coming out the dark, and he drags him back in the darkness. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not done with you.
I want you to look over at me and show me your breast. Like, what kind of movie is this?
No idea.
Oh, the
God,
slow motion. I forgot about this.
Yeah, the slow motion kill that he does to her. Because she's looking through the camera lens.
Dun, 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 dun. Danny, what are you doing? No, Danny, no!
Come on, dude.
There it is. The music's in full blast. She's running. She's trying to get there into the Myers house.
Yeah, it's too late. She's gone.
But the staircase on the right, on the left-hand side, which is good. Again, I believe if this was the house in Halloween 5, I would have believed this is the Myers house.
I would have bought it. I would have bought it straight up, yeah. But they made his house look like a fucking mansion from Resident Evil.
And again, Black Christmas throwback, with the fire poker.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think it is? No, I don't think it is, but
T85 here says the brother of Kira had no idea he was like in the Myers house, and that was bad writing. Yeah, you're right.
that was bad writing. That absolutely
Very
was
bad.
bad writing.
Very bad writing.
Yeah, it was bad writing, and even though Beth had perky tits, she was kind of hot. Due to the fact that she was a slut who perished.
Oh, no.
Your pussy! Hey, bring the camera, son. Bring the camera. All the young girls who want to make life with pussy, your pussy will perish with you in hell. May your pussy perish with you. May your smooth pussy, creamier pussy, and tight pussy perish with you.
That guy doesn't get out a lot, does he?
Hey man, don't be a slut in these Halloween movies.
Or any slasher movie for that matter.
Again, why is Kara hesitating? Like you know they're dead.
Ooh.
Just rip that, take that fucking blanket off like it's a band-aid.
Yeah, like
But
what
then
is
she pulls it, she puts it back over them. That's funny.
She's like, fuck that. I don't want to see that. That was unintentionally funny, I don't know if they were meant to do that, but whatever, man.
Danny, come to me.
This fucking
Kara,
guy.
Kara, come to me. Get naked
there's
before
Michael.
you get in this room.
Yeah. He's just walking up on her.
And again, this is cool. Again, this is cool when you see Michael.
Yeah,
When you
the
see
light was
Michael
lit
and
up.
then they're backing up and you see the illumination and the light. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, some of the creative shot ideas they had it.
Like, these are type of things, Paul. How they use Michael in the movie are type of things that I would have done in a Halloween movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, Paul, it's the way he's walking. It's like I'm not a big fan of how.
Yeah, like
the way how George walks. I'm not a big fan.
Why are you walking like you just fucking came out of a
down the stairs he go. That's a hell of a bump by George, though. God damn.
Oh yeah, he took it like a champ.
Oh yeah, going down that flight of stairs. That's shit.
That's gonna hurt. You're gonna be feeling that.
Yeah, but I would believe the Myers house went under significant renovations, and this is the Myers house. I would believe it.
Oh yeah,
staircase
definitely.
on the left-hand side looks very similar. There's the layout is similar.
Yep.
I would believe it.
I think
it's just an updated version. Like somewhere in the 80s, they renovated it, and yeah.
And I think that bedroom had the same paint as the original one too.
I like the way how George is lying on the ground there. He doesn't seem posed. He seems sort of like that is kind of like he just naturally fell. I've always liked that, actually.
I can see him breathing too. He's definitely out.
And just a hint of the whiteness of the mask.
Yeah. And that mask has gone through so many fucking iterations in each movie. The most notorious one would probably be Halloween 4. Watch out. Oh.
Yeah, Michael needs to get on a diet.
Yeah. Like I said, he's been eating a lot of rat burgers for the last 6 years. And not to mention, he's got those fucking shoulder pads on again. I'm sure of it.
And the shape stalks with the electric guitar.
I got the old school music on mine.
Where's the baby? Where's the baby? I just don't like look how he's walking, Paul. I'm not the biggest fan of how he walks. Look at his hands.
He's walking like he's got something up his ass.
It's like they're recreating the 78 chase scene, okay. But how he walks, it's like, yeah.
They kept it over the shoulder shot on mine, which I think would be better. Instead of him, right, like we were talking about camera choices, the one that I just saw, it had him on the over the shoulder look, the third person thing.
Probably what they should have kept.
That felt a little more effective to me.
Daddy, kill for me. Dr. Wynn, is that you? No, it's not.
It's not me. This fucking
Paul. This is where
it's like
Halloween 2018. It's like what?
Yeah, that fucking
he's the man in black, like the guy that said, "For God's sake, Sam, we can't have $100 miles here. He can't drive a car." That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy is in charge of everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, blame the writer and this creepy old bitch.
Oh, right through the window. Why would you do that?
She just said, "Fuck this," out the window.
Like, why would you just say fuck it, just dive through the window?
And she went face down too, so. But on my version, you did see a druid guy coming out of the door, and that's why she jumped out the window. And now I'm seeing a weird ass.
That's a
This is like
good
some of that-
point. Why didn't they just kill him?
I don't know. But
Why
right now,
they should have just killed him.
yeah. Well, on my version right now, folks, she looks like a sacrificial victim coming up. Looks like something out of Midsummer. For anyone who's never seen that movie. You've seen Midsummer, right?
Yes, I've seen Midsummer.
Yeah, it's not a bad film. I can watch that a little more than Hereditary. I'll say that.
I think Hereditary is fucking fantastic.
Hereditary was good. It took a while for me to process, though. But I did enjoy it.
Jeez. Kara. Yeah, because she had a little scene where she was like stripping, like she was taking her clothes off. Yeah. I'd hit.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
She's kind of hot.
How did this hospital have this weird subway-like tunnel? Looks like something out of John Carpenter's They Live.
God, you could tell Donald Pleasance is 1 foot out the door.
Oh yeah, you could see it even
You
with
could
his voice.
see it, man. It's like,
You hear how he sounds too.
it was when stay here, don't come back, don't leave till I come back. He's out the door, man.
Yeah. Motionless Zombie said he's not a fan of Midsummer. That's understandable, dude. And T85 said it's hard to believe that the guy talking to Loomis in the original is the mastermind of everything. Yeah. It all comes to this, I guess.
Don't spare me the speech. I've listened to it for a decade.
Yeah, Loomis was like.
So it's like, it's like with Halloween 2018 when the Sartain thing. It's like we're completely derailing this. Well, not derailing, but this, like I said, it's like you're driving and the car ride is going very smooth, but someone just slams on the goddamn brakes.
Yeah, you've pretty much at this point now with the whole cult and everything, you've pretty much demystified everything that made Michael Myers unique. Because nobody knew who the fuck he was. Damn druid walking past me.
Oh, a nice tungsten orange. Maximum security ward.
Oh, I gotta get to that. Hang on.
It doesn't exist, Paul. In a producer's cut, yeah, this third act is completely different.
Oh, yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I last watched it. Over a decade
It's
or
a
two.
completely different third act.
That's all right. It's like this version that I'm watching, folks. It's got like almost like a gothic feel to it. But in all honesty, dude, and I'm not gonna lie to you right now, James, I do prefer the cinema version of the third act. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like this. I find this version interesting too, but I just want to see some chaos. You know what I mean?
Nope.
No. Fuck you mean no?
I told you. Both his ass.
Both his ass. I know that. Like I said, I still prefer the cinema version of the third act when he just fucking annihilates everybody in that hospital.
Yes. Halloween kills before Halloween kills.
Damn right.
I mean, like I said, this movie kind of reminds me of Halloween Kills when it comes to Michael's brutality.
Yeah.
I guess he said that's probably like the most redeeming qualities. This is probably. Oh, imagine that fight. Curse Michael versus Kills Michael. I give the kills. I would give the edge to Curse Michael because he's younger.
Yeah. Well, Michael Myers at the time was 38.
That is a good scene here. When Michael's at the end of the hallway and he's walking towards Tommy. I actually like that.
Yeah, I love that too. Well, the version if I get watched it.
And it's a good score.
Yeah,
and the
music
mask
was
is
great
okay
too.
in certain lighting. Yeah, this scene's actually pretty fucking scary. And Tommy's trying to break the door down to get her out.
Yeah. And he's got that, whatever the fuck that gun was.
Oh, shit. He shot. Oh, shit.
How did they get a gun like that in the hospital? Never mind. And he took it right in the damn shoulder. Yeah, he's got a fucking gun, all right. Like, what the fuck?
But Chad, who would win in a fight? Halloween the Curse, Michael Myers from the Curse, or Michael Myers from Kills? Who would win in that fight? I would give the edge to the Curse because again, you got to put the age.
Younger.
Yeah, because he's younger. Yeah.
Yeah, because this was like Michael in his prime. Well, for me, I think in terms of
Kills Michael will give him a fight, but I think sooner that age will come into play.
Oh, but dude, old man strength was a motherfucker. Look what he did to those firefighters.
Oh, ain't that much of a motherfucker. Corey Cunningham took him easy.
Oh, fuck him.
I mean, he did. He tackled that motherfucker. He tackled him to the ground.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, he didn't tackle him. He body slammed Michael.
Can you see why I'm so easily pissed off if Halloween ends?
You know what, folks? Corey Cunningham walked up on Michael Myers and said, "I'm taking your shit." And then Michael's like, "Get the fuck off me." That's how it looked like. Michael, get the fuck off me. And then he proceeded to body slam Michael Myers and take his shit. That's how Halloween ends.
In that one.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that to Curse Michael. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god, he put rune stones there, and he's just frozen stiff.
Now, again, do you think with this because this movie is the last movie of this timeline? Do you think Kara Strode and Tommy Doyle hooked up and got together and got married, had babies?
Wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Tommy Doyle and Kara Strode.
Yeah,
I think that's probably what happened.
I reckon that's what happened too. They got away from it all and moved out where he couldn't track them and tried to have some kind of a normal life, I guess. That would be
T85 says Michael from Curse would win. Motionless Zombie says the Kills. He had 40 years of pent up frustration. Took out 10 firefighters. And 10. This is true, but I just think because he's younger in this, and he's a little bit more. I mean, he's a little bit more. Well, because I have to talk about how fat he is, but actually, no. This isn't Mike. This is not George P. Wilbur in this third act. It's actually a different guy.
Yeah, it's a different dude.
It's Michael Lerner. Michael Lerner is Michael Myers in the version you're watching is George P. Wilbur. That is George P. Wilbur. But in the theatrical cut, this is a guy named Michael Lerner. And this, he would, Curse Michael would beat the shit out. He would beat the shit out of Kills. And I love Kills Michael, but Curse Michael would beat the shit out of him.
It would be a very close outcome.
And they added this scene, and they added this scene here with him killing all the doctors because they needed more blood and chaos. So you mean to tell me that they've been controlling Michael for all these years, but tonight, now, he decides to be like, you know what? Fuck these guys.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, just like Michael Myers wearing a trench coat and a fedora hat makes no sense.
But Paul, this is Halloween Kills. This is what happens in Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Like, the curse of Michael Myers was Halloween Kills before Halloween Kills.
And this is true. And there he goes. Okay, mine just finished.
I'll tell you what, I would rather watch this over Halloween 5 and Halloween Resurrection any day of the week.
Yeah, I'm right there with
I'd
you.
rather watch this movie over Resurrection and 5.
Yeah, I mean, despite
the only redeeming quality of 5 is Dr. Loomis. That's it.
yeah,
He's fucking drunk half the time. But
he was
not really his
fucking
character is drunk. Oh my god, Michael looks terrible. Oh my god, Michael's power walking. Oh, that shit's horrifying.
Yeah, he is having none of it. He is having none of it, dude.
And maybe Danielle Harris is, but Danielle Harris doesn't. But her performance is better in 4 than it is in 5.
Yeah, that's true. Man, he's just fucking slaughtering those motherfuckers in that hospital. That's the bit that I remember when I first saw that the first time. I was just like, "Holy shit!" Because he was.
Yeah, in terms of Michael Myers, yeah, people talk about Nick Castle, J. Drew Courtney, and George P. Ward. Give Michael Lerner some credit. He was actually really fucking good in this little part that he had.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Like he was doing a fucking demolition job on those people.
And his walk is better than George P. Wilbur's.
And he's more leaner too.
And again, you notice he's a lot more leaner in this third act.
Yep, I noticed that.
People online say, most of the zombies says people online say they wouldn't live in Haddonfield. Michael only attacks on Halloween in isolated incidents. I'd rather live in Haddonfield compared to Crystal Lake and Elm Street. Just leave on Halloween. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like go to a different town to celebrate Halloween. Take a vacation or something. I would.
Yeah, because this is definitely the reshoots.
Yeah, and the way he puts that dude's face through the fence, he literally puts his face right through it.
Yeah, this dude's movements is. Oh, that's a great shot. Michael looking over and Kara hiding. That's a great shot.
Yeah,
this movie has a lot of great shots.
I know, right? I mean, for a movie that didn't do very well with critics, it had some fucking good shots in there.
Now there's Michael with the head. Michael with the head tilt. He has a good head tilt.
Yep. He definitely does. And there he goes. Yeah, he's just like this scene here, man. Just he's just straight up murdering them.
Not the biggest fan. You can kind of see his eyes, but not really. But it's okay though.
Well, it's better than what they did with Halloween Resurrection, where they blacked out his eyes. They put that makeup stuff on.
Oh my god, you can see Michael's damn near posing in that whole movie. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey guys, look at my eyes.
Like, yeah, the moment I saw that bit on the trailer for Halloween Resurrection, and you see like his eyes would be like had makeup on it.
I gotta say, Paul, Michael Lerner is a better Michael Myers in this movie than George P. Wilbur.
I completely agree with you on that one.
In 4, Wilbur's good, but in this, but actually seeing him play the Shape, he's embodied the movement and walks into space. I like his look in this movie better than George P. Wilbur's.
Maybe they should have got him
for some, but no disrespect to George, but rest in peace to George. But I just think he just looks better. Yeah, I thought George P. Wilbur just was too. Yeah. He was too overweight for me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like after Halloween 4, I don't know. He kind of fell off the wagon and keep it in shape. For something like this. Either that, or he had no idea he was going to come back and do another one, and it was probably too late for him to prepare.
Tommy's beating the fuck out of him.
Damn. Yeah, like he
Ant-Man is beating the shit out of this is Ant-Man versus Michael Myers.
He's fucking beating him up like he owes him lunch money.
This is Ant-Man 30 years before he became Ant-Man versus Michael Myers. Who would have thought?
And what the hell was that shit he injected at him? Because you see the bit where he's like kind of like thinking,
yeah, what was that?
I don't know, because once Michael put out, you seem like you're thinking like, whoa, what just happened? I don't know if that was like a shit ton of anesthetic or when you see him getting his head caved in, what's all that green shit oozing out of his mask? The fuck was that?
Yeah, I always wondered. What was that? What was that? I guess it's the shit that they injected in them. But why is that green shit there?
I don't know. Was this like some kind of chemicals he injected?
And then that's it. That's the ending. Again, the producer's cut is better because it has more context. It fleshes things out.
Yeah.
But it fleshes things out and adds more context to already a bad movie. That's why, yeah, you can watch the producer's cut and some things make a little more sense. But it's not like, I mean, maybe that makes the movie better for you, but it doesn't make it a good movie, in my opinion. But this is a terrible ending. And this scene of Dr. Loomis, and then you see the mask, and you hear Dr. Loomis screaming. Like, that's the last of Dr. Loomis. This is the last we see Dr. Loomis.
Yeah. Oh, Motionless Zombie said Secret of the Use. That's why I was laughing a little bit.
Oh, the use!
You might be right there, dude. And yeah, that was it. In memory of Donald Pleasence.
Yeah, what kind of ending is the last thing you hear is Dr. Loomis going, no, no, and then in the movie, and then in loving memory of Donald Pleasance. Like, what are you doing? In loving memory of Donald Pleasance. No, no.
On my version, for anyone who doesn't know, on the version I see, the reason he screams like that is because when he goes back into the hospital to see Michael Myers, it's actually the dude in black in Michael Myers' gear. He looks at his wrist, and that fawn tattoo just appears on his wrist, and that's why he freaks out.
But even with that, it's like Tommy disables Michael with that circle of rocks. And then when he goes back in, he sees the Cult of Thorn tattoo on his wrist. And then he takes off the mask as Dr. Wen. And then Michael Myers we see him, a shot of him walking off into silhouette in a trench coat and a fedora and a briefcase or something like that. It's like, but what the? That's better.
I will admit, though,
Michael, but I don't know. I think this shit is terrible. It's a terrible idea.
I will admit, though, Michael Myers did look pretty cool with a trench coat, but that aside, even though the producer's cut version, which Amazon inadvertently gave me, was.
Would Jason fans put up with that?
No, I don't think
put a hockey mask on somebody else and he leaves in a trench coat and fedora sneaking around.
If I saw that in the cinema, I'd have been like, fuck off. I'm not having this. But either way, like, whichever version you watch, I mean, it's still not a good movie.
Go to jail. That's what happened.
This is some bullshit.
You all right?
Yeah, we were in movie purgatory jail tonight. 2 different cells, though.
Now, this is one of the most. I think me and you agree that this is the most fall Halloweeny. Probably the best looking Halloween in terms of looking like it's Halloween. There's some great, there's some really good cinematography in this film in terms of utilizing light and shadow, setting the mood and the atmosphere. There are some genuine nice moments in this film for sure, and I've always felt that, and that's probably why I enjoy it way more than I enjoy Halloween 5. But it's not. It's just not a good movie. The story just kills it. The answers and the reveals and the answers to the big questions. It's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's not what it should have been.
In all honesty, I think some things are better off left unsaid. And I don't feel like we needed to have that explanation about Michael Myers. I think he was more terrifying when you didn't know who the fuck he was. And, zero explanation. But when they started adding family bloodlines in, in all honesty, this whole Fawn trilogy started in Halloween 4 when we didn't know it at the time. And then Halloween 5 was the second part, and then this was the third part of that story arc.
And then you got on the producer's cut, Paul. I don't know if you mentioned this, Paul, but then you got on the producer's cut. It's insinuated that kid is Michael's son, and it's like there's this incest angle that they do with Michael and Jamie. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, who Jamie's character is supposed to be 15 years old.
That was some serious fucking inbreeding going on there.
Like, again, bro, it's like this is what we're doing. Imagine this, Paul. Imagine us being in a writer's room and somebody at the table. Somebody at the table said, "Hey, I got an idea. Jamie's gonna give birth to a son, and then the son we're gonna let it find out is Michael's baby."
Nope.
My answer would be, if you told me that, you know what I would say to you right now? Get the fuck out of here.
Or if I was in a really bad mood, you'd hear, bro, like get the fuck out the office. Get the fuck out the office, bro. Like that's a stupid idea.
You're gonna get like a 10-second head start to get out of this whole building. Otherwise, your head is leaving without your body.
But yes, but in terms of Michael himself, it's weird because it's kind of like what Halloween Kills. No, do I think Halloween Kills is a better overall film than Curse? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's like it still kind of derails it because you have Michael, who again he's scary, he's violent, he has presence. One of the most brutal Michael we've ever seen at this point.
Like I said, when it came to Curse, that was a very violent side of Michael, and then when Halloween Kills rolled on, that was like Michael Myers unleashed.
Yeah, I still say Curse. I still say Curse kick his ass though.
I don't think we're ever gonna come to a logical agreement on that one.
I'm just saying, Paul. Like again, that age means something.
Age always, sometimes experience always outdoes age.
Okay, all right, but chat, yeah. People that's watching in the archive, yeah, quick, Mostly Zombie. That's a great point. Yeah, if Michael's supposed to kill off his own family, why would he have a kid? Especially if the end goal was to in the producer's kind of like Danny was supposed to become the next killer.
Oh, I
like,
just
why add to the bloodline? Again,
I just thought of something. Maybe the reason why they had that baby was because in case the kid didn't go through with it, he was the backup.
Maybe. Yeah, but didn't Tommy say that baby was supposed to be like Michael's final sacrifice?
I think it was, yeah. Because I think he was supposed to cancel himself out, and that kid was supposed to take over, and the baby was meant to be the next in line, I guess. Fuck knows, dude. But that's my explanation on it.
You know what, Paul? I think Halloween 6 would have been a better movie. You know what? Just fuck it. Look, I would get to a point, Paul, where I would have had enough with this bullshit. I was like, listen, let's just take it back to the roots. Like we do with Jason Goes, take it to the roots. Yeah. Have Michael just show up randomly on a Halloween night and just kill motherfuckers on Halloween. And then maybe let's have Tommy and Jamie team up to fight Michael.
That's how I'd have done it.
It's that simple. Look. We don't have to include that fucking Thorn shit. But what about the Thorn thing? What about the Man in Black?
Oh, fuck all that.
Yeah, fuck all that. See what I mean, Paul? Dominic, Halloween 5 was what killed the franchise. Halloween 5 killed the franchise. I keep telling people this.
Dude, we said it when we were watching Halloween 5. Even I
killed
said
the
it. Halloween
franchise.
5 was the beginning of the end. I said it then.
But yeah, but like I said, just look, Michael just randomly just comes out. Still have it the same way, have Michael the same way, more violent, more vicious. And I'm sorry, Paul, I'm kind of distracted because Halloween 4 just came on my TV, and it's at the very beginning of the movie, and we see Ellie Cornell wearing nothing but a shirt, and the legs are showing. Ellie Cornell, fine motherfucker, but no, but like,
Yeah.
but have Michael the same way, have the same direction, have the same cinematography, and then instead of like Tommy and Kara, make it Tommy and Jamie, and who knows, maybe if you do it like that, maybe Daniel Harris would come back, and like just take it to the roots. Like, if it's too overfucked, look, there's one thing I learned in professional wrestling as a wrestler: keep it simple. When shit gets too complicated, keep it simple.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
It's the same thing they tell us in school, isn't it? Keep it simple, stupid.
Listen, man. Listen, Paul. Listen. My head hurts. My head hurts watching this, man. My head hurts. My head hurts because my head hurts because you're watching different version than I am. And this whole
Dude, I
overcomplication.
can't believe Amazon did that.
Look, and this overcomplication of this goddamn story, Paul. You prepare for the movie news, but I need to take a break. But I need to be delivered.
Yeah, I'm going to use a bathroom.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now listen, y'all praise God with him. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody believe God with him. Hey! We don't just preach condemnation. We preach reconciliation. Hallelujah. God, help him, Lord. Help him, Lord. Help him. I wish I had some shown up believers that'll come down here and dance with him and tell him you can do it in the name of Jesus. To run down towards that camera and tell them I got a brand new life. Run right now, run, because it's in front of you. Glory to God. Somebody shout better.
Always freaks me out. But anyway, we got to get some news going. All right, let's see what we got here. Hopefully my phone can hold this, but here we go. Right. First off the news, this is from 2 hours ago. Bloody Disgusting is going to be holding a double feature in one of the cinemas in Hollywood. Let's see what's going on here. So apparently, for over a month, Bloody Disgusting and Cineverse are going to be for wow. So, yeah, here we go. Bloody Disgusting and Cineverse presents a double feature event featuring Terrifier 3 and the upcoming Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is going to take place at the AMC Cinema Walk, Hollywood in Universal City, California on the 2nd of November. And if you register, it's free to get in. So Terrifier begins at 5 p.m. on Sunday, November 2nd, and then an early sneak preview screening of the brand new Silent Night, Deadly Night movie at 7:20 at the same night. So you guys get to see this movie 1 month before its official cinema release. So, what's your thoughts on this upcoming Silent Night remake, folks? What are you expecting from this? I know me and James have talked about it half a dozen times, but go ahead. What do you think about that idea, James?
Oh, sounds like a good night. Should be a fun night.
I mean, yeah, like the opportunity to see the movie a month before its actual release. Hey, why not? We got the running times here too. Terrifier 3, as you know, is 100.
Wait! I'm sorry, Paul. I was like, that is the funniest shit. Okay, so I'm looking at some. I'm not looking at the. I'm not. I don't want to watch this movie again. But like, I'm looking at some parts of the producer's cut. Paul, there's a scene when Jamie is walking out the police station. They're doing like a little flashback to Halloween 5. But
Yeah.
but they're trying to throw Michael into the back of a van, bro.
Yeah, they showed that. Yeah, they fucking showed that on there.
And Michael's like trying to fight him off, but he
It's a piss poor attempt of him fighting him up. He would have ripped that dude's arm off. He's barely putting up a fight.
They literally filmed this and said, yeah, let's have 5 dudes, yeah, with Michael towers over him, and then we're gonna throw him in a van, bro. Like, Jesus Christ, bro.
I know, right? That's fucking insane. But yeah, anyway, fucking hell. I'll say it again for anybody who's living in the California area at Universal City at the AMC City Walk, you get yourselves a double feature, Terrifier 3 and Silent Night, Deadly Night. I guarantee you some of those people are going to be probably going to see that film, that showing, just so they can see Silent Night, Deadly Night early. Hey, there's nothing wrong with seeing Terrifier 3 either. But the running time for Silent Night, Deadly Night is going to be 95 minutes long. So if you guys are in the area and if you register, you can sign in for free, or you can go get your tickets at bloodysneaks.com. That's the website where you can find out to get your tickets there for one night only, November 2nd. All right, what else we got going on here? Oh, speaking of cinema features, check this one out. For one night only, it's going to be a triple feature of the 3 movies that Osgood Perkins has done, kicking it off with Longlegs, then The Monkey, and then his upcoming movie, The Keeper. It's going to be a triple feature in theaters for one night only. Wow. Where is this going to happen? Hang on. Right, so tickets were granted admission for the triple feature. That's going to take place on the 13th of November. Fans who attend will be among the first to experience The Keeper a day before its release. I got the list of cinemas here that are participating. So hopefully I say all these right. So here we go. Albuquerque, Cinemark Century Realplex. Baltimore, Cinemark Egyptian. Boston AMC at the Boston Common. Cinemark Valley View at Cleveland. Corpus Christi's Cinemark Century Corpus Christi. Cinemark West Pilano in Dallas. Cinemark Tinseltown Las Palmas in El Paso. Harlingen Cinema Prior Tower Center. The AMC Burbank 16 in Los Angeles. AMC Empire in New York. AMC Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida. Harkins Estella Falls in Phoenix. Cinemark Century Eldon in Samcro. San Diego's AMC Mission Valley. San Jose's Cinemark Century Oak Ridge. And Springfield Cinemark at West Springfield. So that's the cinemas that's going to be participating for this triple feature that's going to take place on the 13th of November. So if you guys want to grab your tickets, if you're in any of those areas, grab them while you can. What else we got going on here? Right. Oh, what's this? Death metal, cannibal creatures, and practical effects collide in Devour. Oh, now this sounds interesting. Let's have a read of this. So, this is the latest movie from the director Scott B. Hansen, who did Bad Candy. It's coming soon from Raven Banner Entertainment. They just recently released a trailer for it. In Devour, an all-female death metal band called the Virginia Bitches is stranded in a remote town ruled by a warlock and crawling with cannibals. What starts as a search for help becomes a desperate struggle for survival with brutal creature effects, supernatural horrors, and heavy metal intensity. Devour delivers visceral thrills, macabre fun you won't see coming. Bill Moseley is in it. Deverney Pin's in it. John Wells, Heidi Shepard. Oh, that's the vocalist from Butcher Babies. Fucking nice. Caitlin A. Newberry, Bradley Nadia star in this movie. The trailer for it is officially out. So James, what do you think about that then? We got a movie that uses old school effects. It's going to be a creature feature with supernatural horror with some kick-ass heavy metal music. Now that sounds like a good combination.
Sounds like, yeah, should be fun. That should be fun.
And I've always said it, man. Heavy metal music and horror movies go hand in hand together like a perfect fit. It's been proven with Shocker, Return of the Living Dead, and a bunch of other movies that we know that has that kind of music. But yeah, that's going to be worth checking out. The trailer's there if you want to see it. The film's called Devour. What else we got going on here? Subjugation teaser. The Crow meets Wicked City. Practical effects monster movie. Ooh. Now, does that sound a bit interesting? Let's have a little read. So this movie's being described as a mixture of The Crow meets that manga animated movie Wicked City. There's a teaser trailer for this film called Subjugation. What's this about? Hang on a second. Okay, so it is a Japanese monster movie that is written and directed by Doug Roos, who did a film called The Sky Has Fallen, who's handling the practical special effects. Beneath the glossy exterior of Japanese society, they pull the strings of everything. Rich, powerful men who can transform into monsters and will brainwash others with their insidious signals. In a not too distant future, more and more women are stalked and murdered until Tokyo's streets reeks of death. And it's being produced by the guy who did Meatball Machine. Oh, fucking hell. I remember that Japanese movie, Meatball Machine. That movie is wild. So anyway, yeah, he's going to be there as the executive producer. The film is a personal passion project for me about a huge societal problem in Japan right now. Stalking which has been increasing in the last 10 years. Rouge tells a story, tells Blake Disgusting very recently, a girl called the police 9 times due to a stalker before being murdered. But there has been many cases like that, and he wanted to make a very shocking, crazy movie to draw attention to this. So there's a little bit of a social commentary behind what's going on, because there has been an outbreak of stalking that's been going on in Japan. So I know a lot of that's been going on the news. So this movie's kind of a social commentary on that, but told in like a horror movie fashion. It's going to be making its way to a bunch of film festivals real soon. The trailer is officially on YouTube. I'm going to send this to James right now so he can have a look. It's only a 44-second trailer, dude. So it's like a teaser. Let's have a look. See what you think. I'm going to drop it to you right now. Bear with me. All right, there it is. It's in your chat box. Yeah, T85. I know. Dropping Michael Myers in the van was fucking terrible. I know.
Bro, he looks so. You can literally see him like trying to fight him off. Like, it was so ridiculous. Okay, let me watch this.
It's a 40-second trailer. It's a teaser. So they say it's The Crow meets Wicked City. I'll drop that trailer for Devour as well, the one I talked about earlier, so you can have a look at that too. I'll just go find it. A minute, hang on.
Looks okay.
It ain't showing much, but it kind of looks promising, man. Well, here's that other trailer as well that I was talking about for that movie called Devour. I'm gonna send that to you right now. It's a damn near 3-minute trailer.
Okay, I don't want to see it. If it's 3 minutes, I don't want to see it, bro.
I'll just leave it there for you just in case. It's there anyway.
Yeah. That means they'll show the whole fucking movie in the trailer.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. Go behind the scenes of. Oh, Jesus. We got a Paul Feige horror movie. After how he fucked up Ghostbusters, do you really want to do this?
I'm not seeing it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, here we go. I'm
Well,
going to
it's
read
not,
this
it's
anyway.
not, no, it's not because what he did to Ghostbusters. It's how they all reacted to us not liking Ghostbusters that pissed me off.
Well, it's not our fault he's a fucking whiny bitch about it. We just didn't like the movie, plain and simple. All right, anyway. So Paul Feige, the guy who did that crappy Ghostbusters, discovered what lies beneath closed doors in the movie called The Housemaid, with the featurette below. And what's this about? Here we go. He describes it as a Nancy Myers movie that's gone horribly wrong, referencing the filmmaker known for doing movies like The Holiday and What Women Want. The fun comes from how extreme it gets. Sydney Sweeney, who was in Immaculate, and Amanda Seinfeld.
Sweeney's in it.
Yep, she's in it.
God damn it. Okay.
And Amanda, who was in Jennifer's Body, will star in a selectless thriller that's going to be dropping in the cinemas December 19th from Lionsgate. So in the film, Millie's trying to escape her past, accepts a position as a live-in housemaid for a wealthy couple. But what begins as a dream job quickly unravels into something far more dangerous, a sexy, seductive game of secrets, scandal, and power. Based on the Freida McFadden's 2022 bestseller novel, the script is written by Rebecca Sunshines, who did The Boys and Vampire Diaries. Brandon Skelliger, who's in Drop, is in it. Michael Monroe, who was in Another Simple Flavor. Elizabeth Perkins, who was in Weeds, rounds out the cast. And it's being produced and directed by Paul Feige. And there is a trailer for it as well. I'll just drop it anyway, just in case you want to see how bad it is. I haven't even looked at it myself yet, but yeah, the guy who did Ghostbusters is doing a horror thriller. Why do I get a feeling this movie's going to be shit? Got an interesting cast. I mean, you got the lead role who was in Immaculate's in it, but will it be? I don't know if it's going to be a good movie or not. That's the problem, because of the name as who's attached to directing it. That's my red flag. But what do you think about the idea, James?
Fuck Paul Feige, but
Yeah.
I will support Sydney Sweeney. I will support anything that woman does, but I'll only watch her scenes. That's it.
Okay. Oh yeah, what's this? Hey, what's this here? Oh, yeah, I've been hearing a lot of rumblings about this. Did you know that American Psycho is getting remade?
I've been hearing it's been getting remade. I've been hearing the actual director said it's not going to be gender neutral because they're talking. They're going to make it a woman this time, and Margot Robbie apparently is supposed to be in it. But I'm hearing conflicting reports.
Well, I got a little report here. I'm just going to read into this. So yeah, Luca Guadagnino, who did Bones and did that remake of Suspiria, he's been on board to direct a new interpretation of American Psycho for a while now, with Austin Butler at one point rumored to be playing Patrick Bateman. More recently, a rumor hit the net that it was going to be gender swapped by Margot Robbie as Patrick Bateman, but Austin Butler definitely hasn't signed on the dotted line. And a new report from Deadline this week assures that Margot Robbie's rumors are at the point of being completely unfounded. So we don't fucking know who's going to be doing this. But anyway, yeah, Deadline reports this afternoon that we were told by sources close to the project that Luca's American Psycho reinterpretation won't be gender swapped. The outlet also notes that Austin Butler and Jacob Elordi, who both been rumored online at the time, but nothing has been set in stone so far. So casting discussions have been continued. So basically, what's going on here is that the director is still attached to it. Nobody's been casted yet. Scott Z. Burns is writing the screenplay for it for this Lionsgate movie, which it's going to be done by Lionsgate, and it's said to be a new adaptation of the novel and not a remake of American Psycho's 2000 movie. So this is a different interpretation of the book and not a remake of the film that the book was based, that the movie was based on. But for anyone who's never seen American Psycho or even heard of it, it's about this wealthy New York City investment banking executive called Patrick Bateman, who was originally played by Christian Bale back in 2000. And he hides his alternate psychopathic ego, where he basically goes around killing people. And he delves deeper and deeper into his violent, hedonistic fantasies. And there was a sequel that came out in 2002, which actually featured a female killer that was played by I think her name was Milia Kunis, who played the student in the American Psycho sequel, which was a pile of shit, by the way. But the original movie is a fucking classic. I remember watching that and that dude getting axed up, and of course the fucking chainsaw chasing. You know the one I'm talking about, James. That chainsaw scene was fucking crazy. But yeah, how do you feel about this idea then that American Psycho is getting another makeover for today's generation, and we don't know who's being casted yet? I mean, personally, I don't think we even need a new version of it, because the original movie that came out 25 years ago is still a damn good movie. It's still kind of fresh in a way, if you know what I mean. But I don't know. What do you guys in the chat think? I mean, as well as you, James. I mean, what do you think about the idea of and what's this here? Motionless Zombie here. Yeah, go on.
Stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Well, Motionless Zombie here has said that they should get the vocalist from Ice Nine Kills to play Patrick Bateman. Yeah, you got a point there, because I don't know if you've ever heard of a band called Ice Nine Kills, James. Have you?
No.
Well, you should definitely check them out, because their recent albums are based on horror movies and horror movie characters. I mean, they recently did that song Work of Art, which was about Art the Clown in Terrifier 3, and that was a fucking good song. But you should definitely check out their last 2 or 3 albums, because they are definitely about horror characters that we grew up watching, and they're really fucking good. So if you ever get a chance to listen to their stuff, check it out. I mean, shit, I'll post you one of their music videos so you can get an idea what they're like. I'll do that when we're off the air or something. Yes, Chaz, I did see that news report where, you're not going to believe this one, James, but John Carpenter says that movie, The Substance, is a pile of shit.
Yes, I did see that. Now, I love The Substance. I think The Substance is a great movie.
Is this basically him doing his old man get off my fucking lawn mentality, or what?
Part of it, but I think that's part of it. But I also think, even though The Substance is a great film, the hook of The Substance. Here's my theory. Okay, now everybody knows John Carpenter is my favorite director, so I know him pretty well. Here's my thing. I've always said that John, as cool as he is, he's also very bitter. He's very bitter.
But he has a reason to be, though, doesn't he?
But I'm about to get to that. The Substance, again, I could be completely wrong. I could be reaching here. But The Substance, the main thing, the hook of is its body horror, right? And its body dysmorphia, right?
Yeah.
What movie did John have that pretty much had the same thing?
Oh man, that would be The Thing.
Yes. I think it kind of pisses John off when he had The Thing, which again, he put his heart and soul into that movie, and it got shitted on. It got completely shitted on when it first came out, and it got to John. It completely got to John when people shitted on The Thing. And I think when John looks like almost 40 years later, and he sees a movie like The Substance, and it's getting all this praise and accolation, even giving Oscar talk. I think it bothers John. I really do think it bothers John.
Yeah, and also it doesn't help at the time that The Thing came out at the same time E.T. did.
Well, I mean, yes, but I think if you look at the root cause, I think it's just he's bitter about certain things and certain movies. That's why I think what that was, because he never really gave a reason why he didn't like it. He said, "I don't like it." So
I think it's because when he did The Thing, it was done at a time when, you know, people scoffed at the idea of horror movies getting like major accolades, and now we're in a day and age now where horror movies are now getting accolades and flowers. I mean, The Substance is a big example of that.
We progressed.
Yeah, so I reckon it's
also Paul, but Paul though, The Thing, growing up, that was John Carpenter's favorite horror movie. It was the 1960s Thing. That was his favorite horror movie growing up. That's the movie that pretty much inspired him to become a filmmaker. And when he had the opportunity to do The Thing, that was a passion project for him. But even the director of the old Thing thought it was shit.
Damn.
But the director of the 1960s Thing said he thought the movie was fucking horrible. So I think that really bothered John. And when he looks and sees movies like The Substance, which kind of doing the same thing he did, I just think he goes, fuck that. You know, I think that's what he's a bitter man. He's a bitter man. Great director, but he's a bitter old man now.
Yeah, it basically burned him when they shit on it like that. That's what I reckon. It burned him. It sucks as well, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Oh, fucking hell. David Gordon Green is about to make another movie that's horror related. What the fuck is this? First of all, I'm just going to say fuck David Gordon Green for how he fucked up Halloween Ends.
Jesus.
Fuck him. Anyway, yeah, he's going to direct a movie called Supermax, which is about a murder in the world's most secure prison. All right, I'll bite. What is this about? Let's have a look at this. Okay, so the propulsive thriller follows two FBI agents investigating a murder perpetrated within the world's most secure prison. Now you know which prison is the most secure prison on the planet right now. That one in particular.
Okay.
So anyway, Miramax won a bidding war for a high concept spec script written by David Welly and David J. Rosen, who did Hunters and Invasion last May. The studio plans to fast track the production for a spring start, with casting just getting underway. The picture company partners Alex Henneman and Andrew Roger, who did The Complete Unknown and The Commuter, will produce it. And Welly and Rosen are set to be executive producers alongside Miramax CEO Jonathan Grickman, president of film Alexandra Lodry, and CEO Tom Zelda, and senior VP Spencer Ayler is overseeing, with Natalie Lane Williams as the associate producer. The project reunites Green and Rosen, who created Apple's TV dark comedy series Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, which Green is directing and executive producing. That's all we know about it. But I'm still sorry, guys. You want to talk about Carpenter being bitter? Well, I'm still bitter about David Gordon Green fucking up what could have been a nice closure to the franchise. That's just my opinion. Am I interested in seeing this movie? I really don't know, dude. I really don't know, because I still harbor that resentment. I mean, would you be willing to give this movie a shot, James? The idea of a murder taking place in one of the most secure prisons on the planet.
Let's look at his track record. Okay, like I like Halloween 2018. Okay, I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's great. It could have been great. I think it's good. I thought The Exorcist Believer, I thought it was fine. It's a competently made, well lit, well shot film. He makes good looking movies. But like I said, I didn't hate Exorcist Believer. I walked away saying it was fine. It was fine. Like that to me, Paul. If I could leave your movie theater and say that it was fine, to me that's a win. That's a win. So
yeah, fair enough.
So I may take a look at it because he doesn't make horrible movies. Now, you may say Ends is a horrible movie, but I don't think it's. But he doesn't make terrible film.
Fair point. I think it's just me still harboring resentment at the end of the day. Because you know how much I like the Halloween franchise, and you know how much I enjoyed, even though it wasn't perfect, I did enjoy Halloween 2018, and you know how much I like Kills despite its flaws. So I was hoping that kind of momentum. So, and then when we got like the antithesis of that, I was just like, what the fuck, dude? So that's where it is for me. I probably will go see this movie, but I don't know, man. I'm very jaded when it comes to him. Like, I got my guard up. I'll just say that. You know, I've just got my guard up. All right. What else we got going on here? Hello. Now, James, have you seen Jennifer's Body?
Of course. What teenage boy didn't watch Jennifer's Body?
Well, you do know he's planning to do a sequel, right? So anyway,
He is.
Yeah. So anyway, Jennifer Bodies is more celebrated than ever, 16 years removed from its botched release, leading to talks of a sequel from the creative team behind the original. The director, Karen Kuzma, spoke to Deadline about the idea, which is currently in the works from the writer Diablo Cody. I know she's working on it right now, and I'm very excited to hear when it comes to it. She said, and I know that some of the bones of it, so I'm not going to go and give anything away, but it sounds fun and crazy like the first film. Has no doubt that they will do something incredible with it. And yeah, the movie did, garner a very unlikely cult status. I mean, it had Megan Fox
Yes,
in
it
it.
did.
Yeah, I mean, that movie was pretty fucking cool. I remember first coming across it. I just rented it in Blockbuster.
Oh, you paid attention to the movie?
No, I'm not bitching about the movie at all. I'm just saying,
I didn't give a fuck about the movie. I came to see Megan Fox potentially naked.
That was a good part about the movie. She was smoking fucking hot, dude.
That was the only reason why the kids my age went to go see, just to see the idea of seeing her naked, bro. But Megan Fox back then was Megan Fox was the shit back then.
Damn, look at him titty.
But the question is, will she be back in the sequel?
Didn't she die in the first film?
I think so. I know that Amanda Seyfried, who was in the first movie, she's expressed interest in coming back as the protagonist.
Oh, okay. I mean, if Megan's not coming back, then what's the point?
Well, apparently they're saying about Megan Fox was in talks about doing it too.
Megan Fox don't look as good to me now. But okay, I guess.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what's going on there. But apparently, there is a sequel in the works. We don't know when it's going to be out, but they are working on it. So that could be something worth checking out. That could be something worth looking into. I'll definitely see it. I mean, I'm not going to argue the idea of seeing it. I would definitely go see it because the first one was fun. What else we got going on here? Excuse me. I'm just seeing what else we got going on. Okay, so Stephen C. Miller, the guy who has directed films like the first remake of Silent Night, which is that Flamethrower one, but he was also known for recently doing a movie called Werewolves, which was actually not a bad action film. Well, right now he's currently talking in the ideas of directing a movie based on a video game called Finding Frankie which is a video game adaptation from the producers of the recent Mortal Kombat movies. I've not played that video game. Let me read into this. Hang on. So yeah, a feature adaptation of the video game Finding Frankie is in the works and is being produced by Shane Robinson, who did the recent Mortal Kombat films. And it's being directed by Stephen C. Miller, who has done films like Automation Transfusion, Silent Night, the remake. He also was responsible for that Escape Plan sequel, which I wasn't a fan of. But he also did that recent werewolf movie. He will direct from a script that's being done by Corey Todd Hughes and Adrian Spreckett, whom Miller previously collaborated with recently with a film called Under Fire. It's being described as blending the thrilling intensity of Squid Games with the haunting atmosphere of Five Nights at Freddy's. The survival horror adventure involves a deadly game show set within the world's largest trampoline park. Robinsons will produce alongside 13 films, and So It Goes Entertainment. Finding Frankie is a wild mix of tension, horror, and world building that feels tailor-made for films, says Robinsons. With 13 films and So Goes and Stephen C. Miller at the helm, we're building something unique, a survival story with soul that takes the viewers on a howling adventure they won't forget. I've not played the video game, but I'm looking at the images for it, and it looks pretty fucking crazy, dude. Here's the video game trailer. I'm gonna send it to you so you can have a look. I might have to have a look at this game. I'm usually curious to seeing, movies based on horror games. This one might be. Yeah, see what I mean by what's on that image? That's like kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? But this is not the movie trailer. This is the trailer for the video game that this movie is going to be based on, which is available to play on PlayStation 5 and Xbox. So that should be interesting. All right, what else we got going on here? We got a supernatural movie that's got Guy Pearce and Teresa Palmer in it. It's called Poor Boy. Let me look at this one up. Okay, so Guy Pearce and Teresa Palmer, who was in Lights Out, will lead the cast in an upcoming supernatural movie called Poor Boy, alongside Ann Dodd, who was in Hereditary. Jeffrey Walker, who did something called Apple Cider Vinegar, is going to be directing this thriller. So in the story, after a near-fatal accident on his 7th birthday, a boy awakens from his coma, only to claim to be the reincarnation of a man who died 7 years ago. As the boy's parents and the family of the deceased man wrestle with suspicion and grief, they are faced with two impossible alternatives. Are they dealing with a genuine rebirth or a vengeful ghost? The movie adapts Matt Kalman's 2009 stage. So this is based on a stage play. And it's going to star Guy Pearce and what was her name again? Yeah, Guy Pearce and Teresa Palmer. So, what do you think about the idea of this stage play becoming a movie and the concept of what they're doing with this?
Yeah, I could take it or leave it.
It sounds like it could either be good or it could be bad. That kind of territory, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be like that. T85 here says he's looking forward to seeing Crystal Lake. Oh, yeah, shit. The Devil's Rejects is out on Blu-ray, and that's now officially 20 years old. Yeah, I need to get that 4K box set because I got the Blu-ray of it. Oh, and speaking of TV series, I don't know if you've watched it yet, James. Have you seen the first episode of that It TV series? The Welcome to Derry. Because I saw the first episode of that It TV series that's just come out recently, and so far it's not bad. It's set in the 1960s, so I think what they're doing, because I hear they're going to be doing like at least 3 seasons. And I know that the first one's going to be set in 1962. The next one will be set in the 30s, and then the third series will be set in the early 1900s, which is what they kind of explained that on the 2017 movie. So that's where they're going with it timeline wise. But if you haven't seen that Welcome to Derry, I would say check it out, dude, because it's looking promising so far. All right. Anyway, hold on, I'm gonna type this in on the search tab for the news, see if it'll come up, because there is one bit of news I wanted to bring up, and I think it's actually not bad. Okay, hang on. Come on, show me. All right, I found that Toxic Avenger news I was telling you about, dude. You remember when I was saying that when the movie was released, it was doing a partnership with Undo Medical to help clear medical debts for people that have like actual medical debts?
Yes.
Well, apparently that campaign was a big success because they managed to clear $15 million worth of medical debts for people while promoting that movie, which I think is pretty fucking cool. But anyway, yeah, it says here, before Malcolm Blair's Toxic Avenger was released back in August, Cineverse marketing team came up with this idea. They took the remainder of their marketing budget for the film and donated it to a non-profit called Undo Medical Debt, and using that money to literally clear $5 million of real-life medical debt for those who needed the help the most. So but also when they started the quest as to an estimate $5 million, it tripled thanks to the generosity and the passion of Toxic Avenger fans across the country. So not only did they meet the goal of wiping out medical debt for 10,000 people, but they managed to make $15 million to help 10,000 people clear their medical debts over there. And I think that's actually that's really cool for a movie as wild as Toxic Avenger to have some kind of charity thing like that to help people out with their medical expenses, no matter how severe it is, and helping people like that out. That's actually a pretty cool, noble cause, for any kind of movie to promote something like that. So, got to give a shout out to the studio that started that campaign and did that thing for that charity thing, and also shout out to those who helped those people that were in medical debt clear their debts. Because as you know, James, I'm not the medical system's different over here, but I do know that over there those medical bills are not cheap, especially if you have like a pretty fucked up illness or a fucked up injury and you got to pay all that kind of fucking bill out. So it's nice to see, something nice like that happen for people, get their debts cleared like that. So I think that was a pretty cool thing that they did there. But yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen Toxic Avenger yet, that's now officially out to rent on Amazon Prime, and I know it's going to be out on Blu-ray in November. I do plan on getting my hands on it, so once I get my hands on it, spoiler alert, folks, you can expect that to be on a future episode. I see the message there, James. All right, so that's all the movie news for today, folks. So, yeah, that's all I got for this week.
All right, Paul. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, man. Yeah. Hopefully, everyone has a. Hey, Paul. What was very quickly? What was your favorite Halloween trick or treat memory if they celebrate it in the UK?
My favorite one, I think, was a couple years ago, back in my late teens when I was a kid.
Looks like a couple years ago.
Yeah. We had some trick or treaters. We used to have trick or treaters that come to my door, and I used to give them some stuff. And every year, I would always find a costume or horror related costume to dress up in. And I think the highlight for me was when I managed to get the actual Michael Myers Halloween mask and I was in character, and this group of parents with their kids knocked on our door. I opened the door, and I'm in full Michael Myers costume, and I was in character, and they were just like, trick or treat," and I wasn't saying anything, and they're like, "Do you have any candy?" I just gave them the candy. And they were like, "Thank you," and like their parents going, "Man, that dude was scary." So that was one of my highlights I remember from Halloween was, doing stuff like that, and I think that's where my passion for cosplay started because I thought, well, if I was able to get a reaction like that, I wanted to do some more stuff like that. So that one particular Halloween night was probably my best memory for Halloween.
Oh well, yeah. Well, okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it's for me. Halloween is my favorite. It's my favorite day, favorite holiday. I believe. I believe. I think it was. Yeah, I forgot who said it, but they said that probably the biggest reason why Halloween is my favorite. Well, fall in general is my favorite season because my birthday falls in the fall. That could make
Yeah.
sense. But
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, but it's my favorite holiday, and do I have a favorite memory? I had a lot of good memories.
Yeah.
Maybe my favorite memory is actually passing out the candy and scaring the crap out the kids.
Oh yeah.
That's always fun. That's always fun. Again, we was talking about. It's a damn shame that it's already about to be November. But however, though, I forgot somebody on TikTok said this. He said Halloween vibes and fall vibes doesn't end until we reach December.
He's got a point, and he's 100% right.
So yeah, so just because Halloween end doesn't mean it has to end. You can still watch the horror movies, all this stuff in November too. Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, maybe all year round, but in terms of like the fall vibes,
Yeah, and remember, folks, winter does not start until December.
Exactly. Yeah, we got TFI. Yeah, that's definitely right. It's definitely right. It doesn't have to end on Halloween, folks. It just kind of feels weird because because I already see the Thanksgiving stuff and Christmas stuff out. It's like, guys, let's slow down, please.
Yeah, really, dude. But that's just I don't know. They always want to speed up Christmas before Halloween even starts. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Halloween first, man.
They just completely ignore Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I mean, people really don't want to celebrate genocide, but yeah. But anyway, so Paul,
Yeah.
I mean,
well, you got a point there, I guess.
Yeah, massive murder, but yeah, but
yeah.
So yes, TFI said yes, please slow down. Exactly, like it literally hit me the other day. I was like, then we're already at the end of October. It's like,
I know.
Especially
crazy.
when you're older, when you don't actually have time to actually sit down and like enjoy it. When you're constantly working all the time, it sucks, man.
I know.
But yeah, Paul, what are we speaking of? So speaking of which, what do you have for us for the next episode of Gorehounds?
Well, seeing that you picked two movies, I think it's fair that I picked two for the next two showings. So here's what I got in mind, folks. Next week, we're going to be checking out an old 1986 horror movie, which I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how many of you have seen this movie, but I remember seeing this movie years ago when I was a kid and thoroughly enjoying it. So think of it like this. You got this heavy metal kid, Outcast, who has his favorite heavy metal icon that he worships. And let's just say one day things get very fucked up. So my next pick, for one of my first two picks, folks, is going to be the 1986 horror film Trick or Treat. And then...
Be specific.
Yep, the 1986 Trick or Treat.
Okay.
I have the movie on 4K. And James, just so you know what it looks like, because I know
right movie.
Let me show you the picture so you can see what it looks like. Hang on.
No. You don't have to prove it to me. You have to prove it to yourself.
There's your proof. I have this here on 4K. See it here on the screen, folks?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just watch it before the show next time.
Dude, that was fucking Amazon fault. That wasn't my fault. You saw what it said on the screen. It didn't even say it was a producer's cut.
What's your next suggestion?
All right. So after that one, this was another movie I had planned, but because of stuff that happened with my laptop and work stuff, after Trick or Treat, folks, we are going to be jumping into another slasher movie characters territory. And this is actually one of my favorite movies they did in the series. And it was actually made after their 2003 remake. And we're going to be watching the unrated version of this movie, by the way, folks. But after Trick or Treat, my next pick will be the unrated 2006 version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning.
Fuck me.
It's my favorite one, dude.
All right. We're definitely gonna get a different opinion on that show.
Oh yeah.
All right. So all right. So I think that's it. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Hopefully everybody has themselves a great week. Have a great weekend, and more importantly, have a happy Halloween. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Yes, indeed. I am Primetime Gorehounds with the Gorehounds self, Paul Burks. We will see you guys next time for Primetime Gorehounds. Eat lots of candy. Enjoy the fall festivities. It's the most beautiful time of the year.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy it. Beautiful time. It's a beautiful time. Hit the like and subscribe button. Don't be afraid to share this video as well. And let's go guys talk about Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. What are your thoughts on the film? And we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So on behalf of me, Paul and myself, happy Halloween. We are out. Peace.
Laters.
You so-called Christian-looking whores, jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around, all on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red, nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws, all this fake hair, breast implant, toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute. Go to church now. Go to church. Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting hoe, a organ playing hoe, a choir director hoe. Hey, preacher. If what I just said describe your wife, you're married to a hoe. Am I right or sir? Talk to me. Yes, sir. Amen. Hallelujah. Man, that's a real man. Don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute. And you a holy woman? Or claim you the Christian? Christian with skin-tight pants, showing the very shape of your birth canal. Going to some church with the shape of your birth canal exposed in public, and jeans all up the backside of your behind, carrying a Bible. Going to church. Yes, sir.
See you later.